Sweet. All right, and then where is the bracket? Hello, hello, hello. Can stream hear me? How do I know if the stream can hear me? You know what? I have a phone that has a Twitch chat on it. Yes, it does. Huh? I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's streamed. It should be, hold on. No. It should be this right here. Doctor underscore no.
What, the Twitch?
Yes.
Oh, it's Doctor, it's 2 underscores. It's Doctor double
Oh,
underscore.
I knew that. Stream, can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if you guys can hear me. All right, sweet. Okay, so we have 2 players that I think are new to Owen Tuesdays. We have Deva and Logikata. So we got Ram versus Anji. All right, and as I say that, looks like Anji is getting wall broken into death. Fun times, like Ram does. All right, so starting off with the round spin. Ooh, gets hit by the far slash. No conversion, though. Gonna hop right over his head. All right, the overhead. Good blocks. And the punish. All right, gonna get the hard knockdown. New routes for Ram since the Rekkas don't knock down anymore. Gets the grab. RCs it, but missed the charge dust for the follow-up. Blocks the overhead once again. All right, isn't ready for the hop and the throw. Oh, and just runs in, big far slash in their face, hero burst, and then throws out the huge slash there from Ram.
Do you know which is which?
Here we got Diva. Looks like Deva is Ram, and Logikata. Yeah, so I think we're good. All right, so here we go into round 2. Nice spin, gonna punish. Yeah, wanna burst out once again. So that's gonna be the thing in this matchup. Like Ram is definitely the one that wants to be sticking out huge normals. And against Anji, you're gonna have to be a little bit more careful about that because spin will blow that up every time. But Deva's looking really good on the blocks on the overheads, but a really bad burst there is gonna cost Anji a ton of health. All right, goes for the counter super. Little preemptive, Deva wasn't having it. All right, just blocking low, trying to FD out, trying to save themselves, but gets hit by the far slash. All right, Dave's gonna take that first round. All right, yep, good blocks, tick throws. Ooh, the empty jab grab. Clips him low, this is gonna be a lot of damage. Doesn't quite build the meter, but Anji is looking very hurt right now. Ooh, and just a far slash as Anji was falling. And Deva gonna take game number 2. Ooh, just runs in, tries to clip him low, wasn't ready. Big far slash, counter hit by the way. All right, yeah, burst out. It's pretty hard to burst Ram in the corner, but sometimes you get the chance, but gets wall broken. More Tabata for the hard knockdown. We're gonna come in, air dust, and then just tick grab. Good luck blocking here. Yep. RC into the uncharged dust, and Deva is now 1 round away from taking the set. All right, Logikata trying to fight back, blocks the low. Another tick grab. Deva's getting a lot of mileage out of these grabs here. All right, pressing out. Ooh, gotta move forward. Gets clipped by the far slash. Yo, Ram buttons. Nerf them, please. Just take away, in season 3, can we just take away her swords altogether? Ooh, not a good burst. Baits it. And just like that, Deva's gonna take it 3-0. Oh, I need to be updating these.
It's very odd.
What? Huh? Oh, she is playing on this first station. So,
because I was checking in for try.
oh, what's your name? Albert Doug? Oh, okay. You're supposed to be playing Botan. Over there, she's in the purple with the mask on.
Okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to be playing her.
It's not your recording.
Oh, right here.
Daniel, it's not your recording, it's your game.
Deva?
Yeah.
It's the game.
The game looks weird.
What?
Yeah, look at it.
Reaper, how do I update the scores?
Jack's got you.
I got it.
Thank you.
Yeah. I just quit this week. Come on.
Deva, 3 out.
3-0. And then that should be good now.
All right, cool. And then we need to call the next match as well.
When the next match starts, just click on it.
Click on. Wait, click
Whatever
on.
the next match is, yeah. These are already queued up. Whenever they update the bracket, it'll be the next round. So,
Okay.
but if you want me to do it, I can do it right now.
Wait. Well, like, where would I?
So you would just literally, like, let's say that it is Fishlock versus Dr. No.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, you just double click.
You just
Okay,
double
gotcha.
click it.
Okay,
Whatever
cool.
it is, and then you just it auto updates the numbers.
Okay. I think everyone is playing off stream at the moment. Oh, Jack, one other question. What about for Start GG?
Oh,
Where do I update it here?
can I show you? It was this set.
Yeah. Oh, 4. Okay, gotcha. Sweet. Okay, well, I don't have any other matches I can call at the moment, so let's see, Fish Sock and Albert Doug is playing. Les and Bochi are playing. All right, David, do you want to play your next match? Yeah. Kayet, you guys want to play on stream? All right, sorry about that stream. I'm used to commentating, not actually running the bracket, so I didn't know how to update the scores on Start GG. But we're getting our next matchup. We're gonna get Deva versus Kayet. Oh, G Mizzle, you know, I've actually been commentating, not Strive specifically, but I've been commentating for a while. Like I commentated Marvel 3 for a long time on Kevin Haas streams. I commentated BB Tag. I just haven't been commentating for Strive because I've been competing in Strive. But I figured for the next 2 weeks, since I'm just gonna wait for season 3 before I start jumping back into the competition. So I figured I would just come and commentate and just hang out and enjoy the stream. So that's why I'm commentating tonight. And Deva, they just played on stream. Oh yeah, oops, I forgot that.
Oh, they haven't updated. Or no, I haven't.
Oh, you have to do that part manually? Oh, gotcha. And then Deva is actually on player 1. Oh, sweet.
Off stream, can I get Arrow and Skylar comment?
All right, so we're gonna get that young button check right now.
What's up at DQ?
Hope everyone is enjoying the stream. Hope my commentary is not too bad.
I actually don't think they hand me
All right, we're gonna check the buttons, and then we will get the actual match underway.
Garlic and Jack, go play.
I was gonna say, you of all people should know that I'm a commentator. But I was like, maybe my mans don't know. It's actually kind of exciting to get to commentate Strive, honestly. But it's so hard trying to commentate and compete at the same time, you know? So it's kind of nice to relax a little bit and just hop on the mics. All right, so we getting into the match. We got Kayet on, we got Deva on player 1 and Kayet on player 2, so let's go. All right, Kayet also placing in top 65 at EVO this year. Really good showing. Socal really showed out this year. I think pretty much everyone that comes to Owen Tuesdays made it out of pools, at least the first round. So yeah, doing really good. So right now, we throwing out the chains. All right, gonna find his way out of the corner pressure. But Deva putting him right back into it, clips him low. All right, the FD's trying to find his way out, but Deva just keeping him pinned. All right, finds a nice far slash. We got the Rensen. All right, I was just gonna say, Kayet needs to find his way out of this corner. Ooh, the shimmies. We playing Street Fighter? Unscaled damage on the lasers? Fair stuff. You know, because that's what Ram needed, because she didn't do enough damage already. Dave is going to take round 1. Ooh, just gets right underneath the 5P. That's the one thing about Axel's 5P is most characters can kind of just run underneath it and press some buttons. So that is definitely some matchup knowledge. All right, rainwatering back into the corner. And I like how Deva is actually dashing forward and blocking the rainwater, so that way he can get it into a closer position to try to punish. Ooh, baiting the burst. Nice PRC back. All right, Kayet jumping out of the flip. Good stuff. Ooh, but just gets hit with the sword. Yeah, and Kayet is just really having trouble getting out of this corner, but he just needs one more hit. Tries to call out a jump, but Deva doesn't fall for it. Not quite able to get the kill. Next hit wins. Ooh, coming down with that air hard slash. So Kayet's gonna take the next round. 1 round apiece. All right, the jab's gonna back up, try to gain some space. Yeah, we wanna push forward a little bit. Don't let Ram push you to the corner again. Oh, gets hit by the flip. All right, it's time for the pressure. Tick grabs. Ooh, nice block on the empty low. Ooh, just runs in. I don't even know what that follow-up is called. Stream, you might have to help me out. If you know the names of Axel's follow-ups, please let me know, because I don't know. Ooh, gets clipped by the 2H. Oh yeah, we're gonna block the Mortabato. Nice punish. So I know the chain is called Rensen. I just don't know what the follow-ups are called. Oh, it's just down. It's literally just. It's literally just direction. That's great. Ooh, jabs him out of the sword toss. Good stuff. So Kayet gonna take game number 1. So we're just calling it Rensen 2. We're gonna call it Rensen 1 and Rensen 2. That's fair. Oh, I mean, that makes sense. Up is 8 and 2 is down. That makes sense. All right. Deva, once again, getting underneath the 5Ps and challenging. So, like, I think the thing that's weird about this matchup is Axel generally wants to be creating space for himself. But against Ram, like, you don't want to be pushing yourself into the corner. But, oh, wow. I have never seen anybody just pop out of rainwater like that. Gets the counter hit, pops him up, but no follow-up. All right, back into the corner once again. Tries to find his way out, but just runs in with a nice close slash, sorry. Into wall break, into super. All right, Kayet down a game. All right, Deva doing a really good job avoiding the Rensen 2. All right, gets caught with the air slash. finding his way in between the Rensons. Gonna throw the H sword to stop him from jumping. All right, this is kind of Kayet's chance to move in. Hits him with the overhead, hard knockdown into Rainwater. Ooh, big 2H. I feel like he could have gone for follow-ups there because I feel like he was at a distance where Burst probably would have whiffed. But that's all right. All right, corner pressure. Oh, doesn't get the dash up before the grab, and Kayet jumping out. Tied up 1 round apiece once again. Round start Renson, or Rainwater, sorry.
Actually, hold on.
Man, they need to not have all of Axel's moves all start with R's. All right, 2H underneath the hard slash sword. Really good poke. All right, gonna run underneath the flip there.
How far in are we?
We are 1 match in.
1 match in?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna play on station 1. You're playing Reapermeister. Give me a sec. Yeah.
All right, the combos. Mortabato. All right, what's the mix? All right, jumping out. Good stuff. Clips him low. Yeah, we're going to RC that. Push him to the corner. Not quite able to get the wall break. Oh, that was sick. So Deva used the Mortabato to try to punish the air slash. PRC'd it, and then, and then Kayet PRC'd his air slash. All right, but Deva finding their way in, tying it up 1-1. All right, I like Ren too. It's a lot easier to remember. All right. So I really like how Kayet is challenging the hard slash swords with the 2Ps. Ooh, gets grabbed up. That grab is so hard to see. The air jabs, not letting him jump out at all. Dang, and that killed. Why does she do so much damage? All right, 2P into the 6H round start. Gets pushed to the corner once again. And Kayet jumping out every single time. And Deva not having it. Going in with the JPs. Gets the wall break with the Mortabato. Gonna just air dash in with the dust. Ooh, gets clipped by the explosion. Wall broken again. We got some mix. Oh, didn't believe. That was definitely a grab attempt as Kayet was holding FD. All right, but baits the burst. Not quite able to get a full punish, and Kayet challenging his way out. Gets grabbed. All right, David now up a game, going up 2-1.
Oh, yeah.
All right, backing up. Air dash slash. Nice 2H. David doing a really good job of just dash blocking to find his way in. Ooh, gets clipped by the 2K. Oof. Burst into wall break. Fair stuff. Half health already. Yep, that is going to be a bait. Jump. Oh, no, they pressed something. Wow, okay. Ooh, so good there. Got pulled in by the Renson 8 and then just grabbed on the way down. Very smart. I would not have thought of that. Ooh, trying to bait a throw tech attempt. Kayet not biting, but then just gets hit with a far slash on the way down from the air. Laser super into death. All right, we're gonna start out with a big far slash at the start of the round. Deva just pushing forward, showing no respect at all. All right. Good blocks. Ooh, air dashes in on the Rainwater. Burst save combos must be nice. Wish I had those. Testament got to commit. Oh, big bait on the burst. That is going to hurt. Ooh, tries to go in with an uncharged Dutch, but Kayet was ready with the jump out. But Deva just staying so composed, ready for every answer that Kayet has, and just like that, Deva's gonna take it 3-1. These players still out here on the grind, still trying to show what they're made of, even though Evo is over, showing that the grind never stops.
Ray, do your best. Just
Oh,
update
yeah.
the score.
I forgot.
Nah, you're chilling. Because usually I can do it. Also, this thing isn't really working right now. Hey, Mateo, did you get it working for you? Yeah, that's fair.
Dang, chat. I'm out here getting too into the matches and forgetting to update the scores for y'all. I'm sorry about that.
It's working for you now? That's nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why they felt like, oh, we need to unlock... we need
fix this one.
we need to unlock the damage that this super is doing, because clearly Ram does not hurt enough.
We're good. Go ahead.
All right, let's see. Who do we want to have next?
Oh, my phone has been here the whole time.
Okay, so it looks like we got Albert Doug and Reaper Meister coming up next.
Oh my God, Reaper Meister!
Reaper Meister!
Chat, if Reaper Meister has 100 fans, I am one of them. If he has 10 fans, I am one of them. If Reaper Meister has 1 fan, it is me. If Reaper Meister has no fans, surely I am dead.
See, what's awesome about Reaper Meister is, like, Reaper Meister is a great guy, but he also plays May. So you fight him, and you be like, I want to hate you. But then you talk to him after, and you're like, God, you're
like,
so
I do
nice.
hate you.
Why?
Mateo, I must double DQ myself now.
Why?
Because it's the rules that I made.
Oh, that's just 1 DQ.
I'm also super salty because I lost to 2 Mays at Evo.
And then May got even, you saw May get better before your very eyes on screen, and
Yeah,
That's the-
yeah.
that's tough.
Super mad.
So this is what happened with Baldur's Gate.
Okay, let me know.
So I buy OS Studios gives me my money.
Okay.
And I buy me and Mars Baldur's Gate.
All right,
and they're
so
like,
we
I'll pay you
set
back
in the
on Friday.
buttons. I assume we're
Okay.
gonna do some checks.
They pay me back.
And then we're gonna make
We're
it
playing
happen.
the game. We play for like 6 hours in one night. We're having a great time. And then they just have no object permanence with anything.
Okay, so you
And they
like walk
just
out of the grove
forgot
and
that
they're
we
like-
were having a campaign together, and they started like 3 other ones, and they're like, yeah, but they're all with the same people. And I'm like, I'm not gonna play the game again
Yeah.
in the beginning for the same people.
Sure.
And they were like, oh yeah, I didn't think about that. And I was like, all right, so now I just have Baldur's Gate and nobody to play with.
Also, do we have any other matches we can call for off stream?
Yes. Off stream, can I get Kayet and Botan?
All right. Looks like these guys are ready to go. So we got Reaper Meister over on player 1 and Albert Doug over on player 2, representing the Anji. So we actually got a what, like I think
Oh god.
3 Anjis in bracket tonight. It's pretty sick. Swagless is not the only one anymore. Ooh, but Reaper Meister coming in, pressing the May buttons, doing cheap May damage, knocking him over into the super, and then gonna kill. That was 75%. Season 3, please hit May with the Nerf bat. Make her do Bridget damage, please. Oh, all right, yeah. You definitely want to burst that counter hit because that was gonna hurt. Oh, but imagine getting counter hit again from May buttons. All right, Albert Doug finding their way in. Overheads. All right, blocks the low. What's the next one? Oh yeah, we're gonna throw butterflies. All right, Reaper Meister pushing him to the corner. May damage. Fair stuff.
What do you think about May?
I think that she should be deleted.
Oh,
Actually, no, she doesn't need to be deleted. Chaos needs to be deleted. May just needs to have her arms broken.
oh.
Yeah, she can stay in. She just needs to have her arms broken. Yeah, that's fine.
What do you think about Anji?
Anji's actually really annoying. I think Anji is super good in this patch, and they're just gonna buff him again.
You know what I hate about Anji that they can't buff or nerf?
Huh.
Anji incites a certain type of person. You know what I mean?
You know,
Like,
I feel like a lot of characters in Guilty Gear incite certain types of
Anji
people.
players are all like really stubborn in game, and then you talk to them, and they're like, "No, I'm also very stubborn in real life," and I'm like, "Oh my god."
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, we spinning through
Ooh.
dolphins? Now that is some privilege. Can Testament have a spin, please?
Yeah.
I would like to skip
Next match.
I would like to skip neutral, please. Thank you, Arxis. Ooh, okay. So May damage. We're gonna come in with the RCs. Hard slash dolphins. Ooh, nice punish there, but no RC. That could have been huge damage. There it comes. Kill her. All right, Albert Doug bringing it back. Oh, goes for the 2S, but Reaper Meister jumping over. Oh, and the 2S. Dude, May's 2S is so busted. I hate that button passionately. All right, hard slashes. Air jumps. How, like, what do you do? What do you do? So I like the idea there from Albert Doug. Ran in and then IB'd the Dolphin, but didn't press. I also think that was the hard slash Dolphin, so I don't think he could have pressed, to be honest. All right, trying to find his footing. Good blocks. Ooh, and a reversal there with the Dolphin. Albert Doug really just having a hard time getting anything started here. All right, gets the punish on the air hard slash. Tick grabs, good stuff. Keeping up the pressure. Ooh. Ooh, and nice nice correction on that combo there. Reaper Meister kind of fell over him, and then he was ready with the 2S to pick that up. So clearly he's seen that before. And then just runs in with the close slash. And Albert Doug gonna take the first game. Oh, we updating scores, chat. We updating scores right now. We got those. He is player 2. Do I have to? It'll just do it? All right, sweet. All right, so getting back into the match here, we're gonna spin through that hard slash. Gonna get a full combo? Yes, he does. Cancels it into the super. Gonna get the wall break and the hard knockdown with the Oki. All right, we're just gonna air dash in, keeping it simple. Ooh, overheads. See, that's the thing about Anji, right? Like, you look at it and you see his mix and you're like, okay, like that's reactable, but it's so hard to get out of his pressure that eventually the mental stack becomes against you and you start getting hit by stuff that maybe you blocked the first 2-3 times. All right, the hard slash Dolphins trying to backdash, but just gets put into the corner. Finds his way out, no punish on the, ooh man, on the Fujin.
Let me go check something.
All right, gonna run up and grab.
I got a report scores,
Ooh, guard breaks. All right, Reaper Meister doing a really good job keeping him in the corner, but then he just wakes up with the counter super. It's about half health. It's really good damage. All right, Reaper Meister backing off a little bit. Gonna air dash in with the hard slash to punish the Fujin follow-up. All right, we're tied up 1 round apiece. And big Fujin right at the start. Oh, but just runs in, wake up grab. All right, forced to burst. Ooh, runs into another Fujin. That's gonna be a lot of damage. This is gonna hurt. Oh, just, okay, opts to just go for Oki rather than the super into the wall break. All right, but keeping this corner pressure, and that's what I was talking about. So, like, again, Anji's mix-ups, they're reactable, but it's so hard to get him off of you once you're in the corner that eventually you just start getting hit. And Albert Doug now up 2-1, I believe? Not 10. All right, Reaper Meister with a big wall break there. Ooh, Albert Doug fishing for the 6 Ps. Spins in, yeah, we're gonna bait that burst. Saw it coming. Oh, drops his combo. Wow, a little too far for the YRC and just spins through the Dolphin. Chat, people told me that Anji was bad, but right now I see him spinning through May pressure and nobody else can do that, so I think Anji's pretty good. Ooh, cross up lows, but doesn't get the full combo. That's gonna cost him. Ooh, big 6P. All right, gets the counter hit into the grab. Solid damage. All right, pushing his way in with the May buttons, but yeah, Anji just gonna spin right through that tick grabs once again. Ooh, challenging him with the lows. And I really like Albert Doug's spacing, just staying right outside the range of those 2S's from May, goes in with the overhead, once again chooses not to break. All right, Reapermeister trying to bring this back, but once again spinning through the Dolphin. And I do believe that is 3 games for Albert Doug, taking it 3-1 over Reapermeister. All right, let's update these scores. Let's reset this. Oh, you got it? All right, cool. I was going to figure out who we're gonna have up next. I don't know.
What? Get up here.
I think she was enjoying some time away. I was giving her a break.
Oh yeah, I played. Me and the piano little random.
What was the score at least?
3-1 him.
Okay. Call matches.
I got fucked. I got. What did I get? I got Bridget and Jacko.
Dang, you got my character.
Bro,
Too bad I wasn't there to coach.
I know. Jacko's the worst random select character.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like if you don't play Jacko, that is absolute GG's.
Bochi, Fish Sock, stream. Is Bochi playing a Street Fighter match? Bochi's playing a Street Fighter match. Never mind, Fish. Have you been on stream yet, Reaper?
Yeah, just on stream.
Oh, you were just on stream? Alright. Logi Kata, you and Reaper are playing off stream.
Daniel,
Off stream, you versus Logi. Doing the mask.
I think we're gonna. It's not good. It's lagging.
All right, give us just a minute, chat. We are trying to get a new match for you guys, so give us just a couple minutes.
I mean, we won't be able to record the matches today, unfortunately. That's fine. The tournament's running fine. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. No worries. We'll try again next time.
Well, how's everybody doing out there in chat land tonight?
Like genuinely.
Oh, I just saw your your message, G Mizzle. I want no buffs for Milia. I actually want all the nerfs. I want her to not be able to walk anymore.
Yeah, you know
that
what,
would
actually,
be great.
I take away her backdash.
Oh,
I want her to not be able to play grounded footsies at all.
I want her to not be able to run forward. So just break her legs. She deserves not to be able to move.
Rose should have a hurt box bigger than its hit box.
Or you should just take it away. She should just not have it.
It should just be a jump.
Yeah, it should just be another jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make it easier for me to get to air grab her. That's fine.
Yeah.
I think those are great buffs for Milia.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna start gear top 8.
Oh, we starting top 8 already, chat.
Yeah, I think we're gonna start winner side top 8 right now.
Okay.
Is
less swagless?
Yes, it is. Did
Ah.
you hear the story about this?
I did not.
Okay, so I'll tell the story to you in the stream in a moment.
Sweet. We got story time coming up from Gwen.
Deva and Les to the stream setup, please. Deva and Les to the stream setup.
All right, so we getting Deva and Les, the artist formerly known as Swag.
Although, you do understand that, like...
That's actually
I'm not gonna make that joke.
the artist, the Anji
I was
formerly
gonna
known
make
as
it
Swag.
Right? Yes.
That's
Yes.
hard as fuck.
From now on, Gwen, every time Les is on stream, you have to refer to them as Les, the Anji formerly known as Swag.
I like that. We're running back. Print it.
No, the Anji formerly known.
I just needed you to know, my man, how I feel about Milia, because Milia has been ruining my life for like 20 years, and I'm kind of over it. It was nice. It was nice to let her not have pin, but she's still stupid. All right. All right.
Let me update the thing.
No, talk to Gwen.
What? Oh, you are playing Fish Talk. You're playing.
All right. Did they already do the button checks? Are we ready to go?
We're good.
This is the stuff right here. So we got Deva on player 1 and Les on player 2. Ooh, just runs in and grabs in between the follow-up from the Fujin.
All right, Chad. You want me to hold this for a second and let your arm get free?
Yeah. I think Gwen's got story time. Let's go.
Okay, so for those of you that are wondering, right, like maybe you're looking at, hold on a second, let me make sure the name's on the right side. Are they on the wrong side? Yes, they are. Oh, this isn't even the right, wait, what? Deva versus Les. There we go. And swap. Right. Yes. All right. Cool. We're gaming. Okay. So, for those of you that don't know, you might be looking at this Anji and thinking to yourself, "Hey, hold on a minute. I know an Anji that plays neutral Anji at Owen Tuesdays locally, and that Anji's name was Swagless.
That's right.
Not just Les. Apparently, what happened at Evo was there was a money match that was put on the line between, I believe, Swagger Master 3000 and Swagless when they played in bracket, and they said the loser has to drop swag from their name, and Swagless proceeded to get 3-0'd by them.
No, not like this.
In bracket. So, unfortunately, Swagless is now just Les, and we are on the quest to get your swag back.
I hate every second of that. How do we get the swag back, though?
I mean, maybe winning a couple games, but right now Deva's kind of...
yeah, Deva's looking kind of nice. I mean, Deva out here playing the Ram. You know, we do see our fair share of Rams here. You know, we got Akino, so... You know, and also Automaton.
Yeah, we got Akino, we got Automaton, we got Red Ditto.
That's right.
We have Family Guy funny moments. Speaking of former tags, was formerly Major John, was formerly Kiss Me Foo. we got some storied histories with our Ramlethals. But you know what? I like that we get a new one. You know, a new flavor, kind of sprinkle them in.
That's right. And right now, it looks like they're doing Ramlethal things, and you know, just really doing good at spacing out and avoiding these things from Anji, but spinning through supers.
Yup, I like the spin. I like the armor. One thing I'm liking so far from Deva from this little bit we've been seeing against Anji, a lot of dash up 2Ks, which I actually think is like one of Ramlethal's strongest points, right? Is it using her ground speed effectively? I thought we had trade combos. I thought we had that.
So close.
But you know, I feel like Deva knew something worked there, right? Like Deva was like, oh yeah, that's my combo for like light bodies. I gotta, you know, like that was gonna work in another world.
For sure, but also let's just acknowledge the fact that a Ram drop is also just a reset into stupid mix-up that you're not gonna get out of. Let's just acknowledge that, right?
Yeah, honestly. Ooh, okay, I like the air-to-air. Good call out on the fan toss.
Absolutely. All right. Ooh, big air far slash, but no follow-up.
Yeah, and I kind of like the jump there with the early button, because I think you're going to recover before you would ever even hit spin if it was on the ground, right? But speaking of on the ground, you're going to get taken back down. Tries to get another overhead in, not quite. Ooh. Hard read on the co.
Ooh, okay, Swagless, or less spinning out.
Yeah.
Oh, but I know, this is going to take a while to say that.
Less is more. I completely understand. Ooh. Caught you jumping, but not quite at the timing to get that opening hit. Got a lot of meter. Wow, ooh. Timing well picked.
Absolutely. Okay, and just backed up. I think Les was looking for the Mortabato there. That's why they didn't really go in hard on the pressure. But Deva finding their way out, getting the combo. Oh!
His capture
just barely missing it.
Tried to spin in, trades. Oh, and the grabs. Let's go. All right, Les putting in the work.
A little bit of. All right, shut your mouth. That was a little bit of a for Chad that couldn't hear that. The artist formerly known as Swagless just said let's go on stream. So you know. apparently, you know, can I get some less goes in the chat for any less fans out there?
Let's get it.
The less army.
All right, right now, Deva doing their thing, push. Yeah, we burst those. We're not trying to get put into this corner, and she only has one sword until you get thrown.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna RC those, get the wall break and the kill.
Yeah, I understand what Deva's going for there, right? A lot of what Deva like wants out of that situation was like, oh, if you're gonna burst me and you're gonna get rid of my, you know, like my positive advantage, I'm just gonna go for some throws. Like I know I feel like that was very well managed on the mental stack from Deva.
Absolutely, and I feel like as a Ram player, you have to be ready for those.
Oh yeah. And again, it's like using that ground speed well, right? It's like that run-up grab is hard to react to. Oh, this is Punish City, though.
Yes, it is. All right, gonna push him to the corner. Oh, didn't believe.
Yeah, I wonder if Swagless was going for a burst bait there. Excuse me. The Anji formerly known as Swagless.
That's right. Oh, running up with the grab. Good stuff. Putting on the pressure, and right there, Deva looking for the overhead. Swagless, or less, committing to the 2K2D and taking the round.
Absolutely good stuff. Gets that fan in there, gets that reset. Good IB on the reset. Actually, kind of an interesting point to hit your IBs on, but I guess you're ready for it. Oh, the dash up was no confirm, but we get this guard crush.
Oh, and I really like Les's pressure right now, but Deva finding their way out just as I say that.
Yeah, and I like, okay, I respect the 6P, right? It wasn't quite close enough. I think, I don't know if Les was FDing there, but it was a close call either way.
Absolutely, and that potentially could have been where the invul frames on the 6P could have made the sword actually completely go through, but that might have been a spacing thing.
Yeah. Oh, tries to bait out the burst?
Saw it.
They have a round to play with. I don't know if Les is trying to go into this last round burst less.
Right. I feel like we're at a point now where everybody's been playing so long that players now understand that, oof, I was gonna say, when you get burst at the end of the round, you just don't spend it. But right there, gets baited with a gold burst and loses about 55-60%.
Yeah, gets a lucky check with the 2P there, but I feel like Les was definitely kind of thinking, well, if I can get the burst and keep you in the corner with it, this is everything, but just reacted a second too late. Oh, okay.
I would say Les's counter supers are always on point. Like, I feel like it's very rare that they don't hit.
No, yeah, he's got a great head on his shoulders when it comes to, like, delaying when he shows it, right? He plays most of the set, lets you forget that it exists, and then he's like, okay, hold on.
Right.
In case you forgot.
It's here.
This character's got a gimmick super.
That's right. In the corner, gets the PRC into the uncharged dust. It looked like Deva was trying to bait the burst there, but, I mean, they were already against the wall, so.
Yeah, I think it was, like, I think Les maybe thought there wasn't going to be enough time to burst, and I think Deva was thinking, there's one more hit, so I should try to burst bait here. But I mean, you know, either way, oh god, yeah, this is the one that doesn't have a real mount. Here, let's scoot over here a little bit. Get up all into frame. Oh no, it's so Jover, bro. It's so Jover. All right. Chat, we're gaming. Stream been going for only an hour, and we've seen Ram twice. I want a refund for mental damage. Look, we can't have everything we want.
We can't. And we do have a relatively small bracket, so that's just what it's gonna be.
It was hanging by a thread.
I don't know what you want from me. There's no thing.
Just the moving camera. So this is what we're gonna give you. This is what we're gonna give you all night.
You had it the whole time.
Moving camera of me and Gwen.
Yeah.
What's the next match? Somebody call the next match.
The next top eight match.
Dang.
It's so over. It fell again. Forget it. No player can. Why don't we steal that webcam?
Things. Wait, can't we like put it down here and then have it aim up at us?
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, let's
see. We're gonna try finagling some stuff here, chat.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna aim it down just a little bit. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
look at that.
Right. Now you guys get the up shot.
We move that out of frame. Oh yeah.
Love it.
I like this.
Love it.
All right.
Howdy. And we got Mateo out here with us. You're gonna have to bend down so that the camera can see you.
It's top 8. No, that's off stream. Top 8. Yeah, they just finished. Give me my top 8 match. Aloha and Albert Doug to stream, please.
Yeah, down up.
Oh. Well, we already did one winners match, so.
I'm sorry we had to expose
Just
you.
yes, that was all I had. Aloha, Albert Doug, stream.
All right, we getting Aloha and Albert Doug.
The Battle of the Owls.
That's right, we getting more Anji. So what do we have, like 3 Anjis in the bracket?
You can find me in the Owls. Yeah, I was really funny. Less off stream. Like I was playing my match with Aloha. Oh wait, do I have a losers match to play? Oh, let's go. But I was like, so I'm playing Aloha off stream. Les comes behind, like goes and sits on the couch with like a, and I look behind him like, what's wrong? What's wrong, Les? And he goes, I feel like I'm losing my identity. I go to Evo, I lose the swag in my name. I come back to Fullerton. I'm not the best. I'm not the number 1 Anji here anymore. What's going on?
I don't like that. That's our boy. Like
is our boy.
We need to find a way
The history
to get the
books are
swag back
That's what I'm
into
saying.
Les's name so that he can once again be the number 1 Anji of Owen Tuesdays.
What was that? Was it a Disney movie or was it a Pixar movie where it's like it's like getting your voice back? It's like, I forget, like the main character like is like a cat and he's speaking, like the cat and him switch bodies and he can't talk as himself anymore.
Is it? Wait, I don't know.
Some anime
I don't
movie.
know.
I don't know.
It's one of the ones,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But no, I'm telling you, this is a Disney movie like waiting to happen. We got how he got his swag back.
Oh, I love that. That's a perfect title. Pitch it to Disney, get that money.
Disney, look, the FGC's popping off right now. You know, we're doing well. If you wanna rake in a little bit, there's a friendly little hometown local named Owen Tuesdays.
That's right. And we got the creator of Owen, or not the creator, but the one running the Owen Tuesdays. We got Dr. No here.
The creator.
The creator. Okay, the creator. Yes.
You know what's funny? Owen Tuesdays actually started as I messaged Mateo at 3 a.m. on like a random like night the summer before we started this tourney series. I just messaged him Owen Tuesdays. Like the name had just hit me, and I was like, we got it. We have to go through the rest of it.
I love it.
Also, speaking of going through the rest of it, I feel like this is gonna be going through it. Playing against Aloha when you're a little new to the scene is. It's a bag of mixed M&Ms. You never know what character you're gonna get. You don't know how deep his character roster goes. So
That's right. But right now, Albert Doug showing that they definitely have some soul matchup experience.
Yeah.
Punishing that burst, getting in with the air dash slash.
Ooh, I like that. I like the backdash trade into Fujin, right? It's like that's your mini footsies, and Fujin is fast enough. You kind of get to play around that. It is also very unfortunate. I just want to mention it real quick. It's very unfortunate for Les that Albert Doug also plays vanilla Anji.
Right.
So you're gonna lose your color too.
That's painful.
It's a rough day for the Les community.
It really is. We need to bring our boy back. Oh, spinning through the 2. Man, I want spin so bad so that I don't have to deal with all these stupid buttons from all these characters. I just want to spin in at them and punish them for it.
Yeah, no, I agree. Honestly, Anji is probably like top 3, right? It's just with that
free.
spin. Yeah.
Free. Like he's anti-meta. So good.
Oh, a little bit too far for that JD, but yeah, that 5H. I love the way that 5H bounces you. The 5H where you like roll, you bounce off the back wall. I'm like, damn, how hard did this dude hit you?
Do you know what I love about Soul? Nothing. Absolutely
I
nothing.
love Soul.
I love Soul getting bursted,
enjoyer.
and I love Anji spinning through Soul's 2S because I hate that button.
Oh, Albert Doug with the confirms. That was a full mid-screen confirm.
It was. Oh, a challenge there from Aloha, but didn't believe in the hit.
Oh, yeah. I feel like Albert is playing so well around backdashes, right? I feel like his range. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, just gonna block a little bit.
Yup.
Aloha finding their way out.
Yeah, that was a gamble and a half to go for the follow-up on that bandit revolver, but sometimes you gotta... Oh, no! Well, you don't gotta do that. I was gonna say, sometimes you gotta gamble, but that was a little gambling too much.
Absolutely.
Too many dice in hand.
Absolutely, and you can kind of tell that Albert Doug has a feeling for when Aloha wants to try to DP out, because he has baited that twice already. Ooh, but backdashes and punishes the throw attempt. Aloha bursting out right away.
Yeah, Albert locked into the corner once again. Let's see what Aloha is able to cook on this one. I feel like taking away the backdash range, it's like the biggest advantage that you have here. Yes, because that happens, right? You backdash, no, I'm still here. I'll just delay this close S a little bit longer, and it's going to cost you your burst. But off the backswing. Albert Doug back into the corner.
All right, time for some schmicks. All right, not even going to go for the schmicks, just going to keep him locked down. Blocks the overhead, good stuff from Aloha, but not ready for the second one. This is going to hurt.
Yeah, that should be death, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that's 100-meter Anji just, like, mixing. It's like, okay, you have passed test 1. Allow me to RC and subject you to test number 2.
That's right. All right, jumping out of the Bandit Bringer, good stuff. Oh, but gets clipped on the way down. Aloha with the full punish. We're going to super? All right, doesn't spend the meter.
Yeah, it just goes for 2H. I think it was maybe where you'd live with a pixel there. Oh, the JP finds, but doesn't go for a throw follow-up. RC.
Oh, putting on the pressure. Backdashes the uncharged dust.
Yeah, tries to get that tap dust. Yes, reacts with that 5K. Gets a good punish in there. Once again, I mean, like Aloha fighting pretty well so far, keeping himself in it. I'm liking the honesty. You're checking.
That's right. All right, pushing him to the corner. Oh, trying to get out, but not quite. Gets clipped by the far S.
Yeah, tried to wait a beat on that far S. Tried to see if you can bait the burst off of it. Oh God, we flying out of the corner with that reversal.
Yeah, Souls will do that. Like you gotta respect the fact that the reversal Bandit Revolver might be coming.
Yep. And it's such a good call, right? With how well Albert's been using backdashes and things like that, it's been such a good call. But man, that burst speed is really gonna do some damage.
It really is, and Albert Doug knew that he wasn't going to be able to kill there, but so opted to go for the reset. But Aloha finding their way in, backdashing the pressure, and that's going to be a big counter hit and a kill.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Aloha gave up the ghost a little too early there. Was on the offensive, got the JPs, and got the throw, even on a punish frame, right? So you caught the Anji pressing. You know he's getting a bit panicked there. But I kind of feel like once Aloha's 2K whiffed, he didn't Gatling into 2D. He didn't, like, try to persist at all. He didn't even, like, no backdashes, just said, like, I'm just gonna, you know, like, got too caught up in the moment, just gave up his turn entirely, and Albert Doug kind of ate that one up.
That'll happen. And as we see, Aloha from, I mean, pretty regular. If one character doesn't work out, switch to the next.
Yep.
And bringing up the Kai, and already seems to be doing a little bit better.
Yeah, our Shoto enjoyer, as it were.
Oof. But you know what he doesn't enjoy is getting hit by these overheads, and like he's getting hit by them a lot.
Yeah, and that's that full damage combo. When you see that umbrella open up and gets that good bounce back off the wall, it's full damage.
It really is. All right, blocks the overhead that time, but then gets clipped with the low.
Yeah, really good use of positive tension there. That's like that's like the strength that everyone talks about when you're talking about, like, if you are talking about Anji in a positive light. You know, one of the things he has is when he gets positive tension, he can really start to become a menace, right? He can just cycle you through so much mix.
Absolutely. And I think one thing that people don't talk about enough about Anji is his damage, right? Mm-hmm. He just got one counter hit and did about 60%.
Yeah, he can take it to the bank sometimes. It has to be the right hit, but that right hit, ooh.
Ooh, man, it hurts.
Speaking of right hit, not going to get it there. DP out of the butterfly.
All right, that was a good place to choose to DP. Getting him out, going to run in with the grab.
Oh, that will get
supers.
There. Yeah, Aloha is not a burster in that situation. I feel like Aloha gets to that last hit and will have burst and will always bank on you dropping the combo first.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And that's what I was starting to say is, like, I feel like when you get into those higher levels, at the end of the round, players actually start to expect you to bait bursts. So they're just like, I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to let you drop your combo and then try to reset the neutral at that point.
Oh, no, absolutely. And I feel like in that same vein, like, losing a game with burst in tow is, like, not, like, everyone kind of clowns, like, oh, what are you doing saving burst for next game? But, like, at the same time, it kind of like there is a mind game to holding on to your burst, right? Like, as that meta develops, not showing burst at all is just as viable an option.
Right. And I also too, like, in that
3-0 data.
In that particular situation, like, I understand Aloha's thinking, right? Because in that particular situation, no matter whether he had jumped to bait the burst or just continued the string, the 5S into 2H, the burst would have whiffed regardless.
Yeah.
So, like, Aloha was just like, it's not even worth it because either way, I'm going to lose. Like, and he was at such a low health deficit at that point that it was just like, why? You know? I feel it.
Chat, I got a match. I'll be right back.
All right, good luck. All right, and who are we going to have next on stream?
Me and Reeves.
Oh, sweet. Oh, okay.
Oh, commentated.
We get Dr. No and Reaper Meister on stream, and I am gonna have Mateo commentating with me. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's go. This is the #1 Reaper Meister fan.
What, right here.
If there are 100 Reaper Meister fans, he is one of them. If there are 10 Reaper Meister fans, he is one of them. If there is one Reaper Meister fan, it is him.
And
if there are
there's
no
Reaper Meister fans, surely I am dead.
absolutely, let's go.
I'm also the second Dr. No fan, right behind Botan. So.
I mean, I feel like Botan and I are fighting for that #1 spot. So you are clearly #3.
I mean, look, I don't want to
Actually,
pull.
scoot over this way.
I don't want to pull the seniority card on you guys. But
Oh, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. You have known them the longest, so. All right, but this should be an interesting match. I actually don't really know how Geo versus May goes. It's not a matchup that you see very often.
No, I mean, Geo is very I feel like not popular over here nearly as much as like in other regions like Japan,
Yeah.
especially popular.
Agreed.
But very cool character.
Yeah, and I mean, Japan, they very much value characters that have good normals and basically just have good neutral and basically have very few bad matchups.
Yes.
Which is over here.
Very
and-
consistent characters.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas over here, we're like, we want the cheap stuff. Like, who's gonna kill everyone?
Yeah. I want you to not have fun while you're playing against me.
Exactly. But the thing about like this match is both of these characters have really absurd buttons. I just don't know whose is more absurd.
I've got to give it a Dolphin Girl. Maybe it's the anime girl sword fighter hater in me that like May is basically an anime girl sword.
Oh,
character.
no, freak.
Like anime girl with big sword right there. But yeah, she's so terrifying and she's so small and yet she takes up so much of the screen.
You know?
It's just
How does that even work
how
out?
does that even make sense?
Yo, D4C in the chat. Let's
D.
go.
Yeah, no, because it's like.
All right, so we're getting into this match right now. We got Reaper Meister on player 1 and Dr. No on player 2. All right, here we go. Ooh, so interesting, right? Normally, when you fight either a Geo or a May, they're both pressing buttons at round start. But since they're fighting each other, they both just backed up. That's crazy.
They've also, these players have a history against each other. They play off stream, like just friendlies against each other all the time.
Very true.
They have there's a lot of history just sitting in Discord playing against each other.
Right.
So they're going to know a lot of each other's habits, and it's going to make this even more of an interesting match to watch.
I agree. And right there, Reaper Meister trying to get the 2H counter hit, but Dr. No not falling for it. Ooh, had the IB, but wasn't ready for the challenge afterwards. That's going to be a block. Yeah, it was a little far, but luckily had the extra 50% to RC and keep it safe, but a big 6P to punish. Ooh, the hero burst.
Doesn't exactly get anything off of it.
Yo, the 2H. Oh, but wasn't ready for the full pickup. Counter hit. I think she could have dashed up and did 5K into the swing kick.
Okay.
All right, takes the first round. All right, just backing up. Ooh, up Dolphins to punish the jump attempt. And we coming in with big air hard slashes. The pressure. No, finding her way out. Ooh, counter hits from May. It's gonna hurt.
Oh yeah.
Not quite able to fully finish that combo there. But now it's time for Geo pressure. Yo, they will tell you that Geo is just honest mids, but I wouldn't call those mids honest.
Whoa. Don't let someone hear you say that.
All right, trying to push their way. What a clash there on the 6P. I mean, May's buttons do be clashing with stuff that shouldn't be clashed with. And then she'd be getting 80% damage combos.
She's like, "Are you clash with me? My combo now."
That was a nice grab break on the empty grab. Ooh, counter hits. Ooh, nice backdash. So I really like that No actually waited, saw that they were charging, and then backdash. Most players backdash immediately and then get clipped.
Yeah. Oh, well, Doctor's a very reactionary player as well. Comes from Melee, so she has that background.
Oh, that's right. If you're a Melee player, you absolutely got to be able to react.
Yeah, you got those reactions instilled in you.
That's right. Oh, nice
Great.
bait on the burst. Wasn't quite able to punish because it was a gold burst. A little bit harder to punish those. Dashing in with the tick grabs. Oh, the jabs? Oh, tick grabs again. R sees it, trying to get the wall break. Let's go. All right, next hit wins. All right, gonna back up. Good block on the Dolphins. Just, oh! Oh, No was doing so good there. Tried to find their way in, but the air dash back with hard slash be such a big button. And Reaper Meister gonna take game number 1. All right, let me update these scores here for y'all. All right. Oh, gets counter hit with the close slash. This is gonna be a lot of damage. Oh, doesn't quite get the guard break. I see what happened there. She was definitely expecting that to wall stick. I was expecting it too, but still able to keep up the pressure. Gonna go into the super and take round 1 for Dr. No. Ooh, but the big counter hit Dolphin at round start into the command grab. Ooh, almost able to pick it up, but not quite. And the 6P on the Dolphin, good stuff. Oof, once again. All right, just gonna run in, normal grabs. Cross up with the 2H. Little far, yeah, not gonna be able to fully combo off of that. All right, and right now, Reaper Meister is just really putting those Dolphins into play. Oh, gets clipped with the air H once again, and then the 2S, the May buttons. So unfair. All right, good block there at round start. Trying to push their way in. Yes, absolutely burst that because May damage will kill you. All right, finding their way out, but a big 2H anti-air there from Reaper Meister. Gonna just run in with the tick grab off the Dolphin. Good blocks on the empty low. Tried to jump out, but May 5K do be quite privileged. Reaper Meister gonna take game number 2. All right, yeah, we're gonna burst out of that. Plus frames. Dude, so that's the other thing, is May can literally just stand there, slightly outside of your range, mash hard slash, and you literally can't press buttons against it because that right there happens and you lose 70% of your health. You just have to sit there and let her do it. And you 6P it and it'll just clash. All right, but Dr. No finding their way in, gets the grab. All right, YRCs. Presses the button after, and Dr. No now sitting on round point. Ooh, so Dr. No right there was expecting Reaper Meister to move in with a button, threw out the DP to try to stop it, but Reaper didn't bite. All right, putting in. All right, gets the plus frames with the doggy kick. Oh, and that, dude, that like really low jump in air hard slash from May is so hard to deal with. All right, and the buttons, and just like that, Reaper Meister gonna take it 3-0. Squirt fighter? I don't know, I didn't hear that.
Huh?
D4 was like, did Mateo say squirt fighter? I think I think D4C was just hearing things. I know the feels. I know the feels. Guess who I lost to at Evo? Twice.
Who?
May and May.
Traj.
Twice.
What maze? Do you know the maze?
I have, oh wait, so the one was Count Chocula.
Oh, yeah.
So
Count's good.
it's funny, I know Count Chocula from Marvel. Yeah, yeah. So like, yeah. So like, we know each other. We have prior history. And I mean, it wasn't even like I lost hard, right? Because like it was 2-2 in that game, and then the next person I played was Amelia, bodied the Amelia because they like shout outs to Coffee and Ailer Me, thank you very much, and then I fought another May. So then the next May I fought, I ran Testament and they beat me 2 games. So I was like, all right, we going to Bridget, right? Yeah. So I go to Bridget, run it back 2 games, beat them the first round. I was like, all right, one more round and I got this. So they got me down to about 15% health. I got them down to about 25%. Yep. And we were at a spacing on the screen where I was like, the next thing they're gonna do is throw out a dolphin because they think I'm just gonna run into it. So I was like, I'm gonna run up 6P. I saw the Matrix, right? Yeah. What happens? I ran at them, they dolphined, but they didn't do straight dolphin, they did up dolphin. I 6P'd, it whiffed, and they killed me. Yeah. And then the next round, spiral, and I lost. And I was like, oh my God.
Up dolphin and neutral is crazy.
Yeah. I saw the Matrix. I don't remember the tag of that player.
Did you hear what happened to Lolo?
Lolo lost a slash.
Lolo got losers round 1 into slash.
Yeah.
No. Oh,
that was after
that shit's so sad, dude.
After slash Latif.
I know, that's so sad.
Dang, Lolo got the death pool. Yes. That's crazy.
Yeah, that you don't get to make a losers run against that.
Not at all. Not at all.
Cat Fish Sock.
All right, we can Cat and Fish Sock. I don't think I've ever seen these two play each other. I'm sure they have, but I've just never seen it myself.
It's been a long time for sure.
So when I was playing Zato, when the game first came out, I hated fighting Axel with Zato. Because like I feel like characters that don't have normal air movement just kind of get bodied by Axel. Like, is that a thing? Does anybody else feel that way?
Yeah, I mean, well, because he has so many ways to swat you out of the sky, right? So like you don't get to float at people, and then he has so many ways to kill Eddie from such long range, right? So like you have Frog, but Frog is very like you have to know your ranges to be landing Frog against Axel.
Absolutely.
Without getting like just hit by 2S and you little Shadow the Edge Frog just fizzles into air and you're just like, my friend, come back.
It's so funny because like pretty much all of the characters that I play, Axel just like runs the train on basically all of them. Like I when I fight Axel, I have to play Bridget, which
totally
is
fair.
Still in Axel's favor, but at least Bridget has better tools to combat Axel.
Right.
Whereas like Testament gets bodied, Jacko bodied. I feel like Asuka can do it, but it sucks. Like, yeah.
No, that's fair. That is the one thing that like. It was really funny because for the longest time I got away with like chump checking half the axles on I've ever played just by like I am going to do dash up DP when you do rainwater, and if you don't know to stop doing rainwater, we will rinse and repeat this over and over again until you die. Like that used to be like what I would do, and then they started catching on, and I was like, okay, cool, now we can actually play neutral. And once I get you to do that, it's actually a lot easier to play Geo into that matchup. But there's like the only thing that like I will say still sucks about this is 2K2D is fucking godlike on Axel.
It absolutely is.
It is like immensely because you can just if you FT her close S, her second hit of 2S won't hit, so he can FT close S while blocking low. You'll FT the first hit of 2S, and he can automatically press 2K and always get punished.
I hate Axel's 2K because it's faster than Testament's. Like, and we know that Testament's 2K is privileged, but Axel's 2K is like more privileged.
Oh yeah,
and I hate it.
No, that is a. I have said some things about that button. Let me tell you something. I have said some things about Axel's 2K.
I've said some things about Axel existing for the last 20 years. So
you know what it is?
Let's just talk about that.
You know how like geefs will always just like mash lights, like they're just like chopping at you away, and then you're like, why are you pressing so much? And they're just like, I got it, my character's bad. It's like that, but with Axel, it's like the character's like actually pretty good,
right.
But he just like they're just like, oh, but I have the 2K, I might as well use it. Like
exactly. I hate it. So there you go, Arxis. If you could just in season 3 just make Axel's 2K like 20 frames, that'd be great. 20 frames, nothing less.
Also, fucking, I will say, yeah, we gotta do our button checks. I will say, like, it is also like, this is like always been like the hot take. I swear Zato wins against Geo.
Against Geo, yeah. I can see that.
I think Invite Hell is absurd.
Yeah, so like the thing is like Gio wants to be moving on the ground, right? Like that's where she excels, and Zato also excels at putting things on the ground.
Yeah.
So it's gonna force Gio to have to go to the sky where she's not quite as strong, and then you get to just kind of 6p air grab for free.
Yeah.
So I can see that. That actually makes a lot of sense. However, Gio does have the ability to kind of like move in on Zato quickly at round start, and she could snowball from there.
Oh
if it's
yeah,
possible.
no, actually the only reason I beat Fishtalk earlier was because he played 2 reserved on the round starts,
Yep.
and like he was basically picking between 2 options, and I would free set either I am in the exact range where if you go for Pierce, I'm going to get a hit, or if you just press 2P, you don't actually get anything true, and I can just jump in at you anyway.
Right.
And I would cycle that over and over again. So like, I'm hoping that that you know, like Fishtalk is gonna kind of adjust a little bit on the round starts, especially against Axel, right? You get to be a little more creative.
Absolutely. Well, right now, Kayet starting off with the cheap stuff, gets clipped with the Rensin.
Oh yeah,
2. Rensin 2.
You didn't see the forecast? There's a lot of rainwater coming down in the next couple round starts, in the next couple days.
And that's what I was talking about specifically when I said characters that have awkward air movement lose to Axel, because you can't properly punish rainwater the way the rest of the cast can.
Yeah, you need like a fast option to get to either IAD in with, or
Right.
like a grounded, just like you have Daro, Geo has dash up DP. You know, like a couple characters have like good options. I think even Soul can Fafnir, can
Banditbringer?
Vortex under it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think he can Vortex under it, and he gets like a high counter hit that does like money damage. But Zato really doesn't have any of the things, so he has to just hold a lot of rainwaters.
Yeah, and that is so problematic, and that's why, like I said, like I feel like any character that just can't move at him and stop him from doing that, I feel like that's almost an auto lose. But right now, Fishtalk doing a really good job, doing tons of damage, pushing him all the way to the corner, getting about 75% with Zato. Let's go.
Hey, Evo was just in Vegas. You didn't have to go coast to coast like
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
That was all the way. I actually haven't seen like a full, like that full combo, all the confirmation. It might not have been the best move because you lose Oki once you snap that glass, but I will respect that we had the combo on lock, and I feel like for Fishtalk, that was like, hey, you know what? But I hit my execution though. You know,
Right.
like, and sometimes that can be, you know, like that can get you going, right? That can get your mental like a little bit more locked in.
Very true, very
But
true.
let's see what we got.
All right, so we're going to start off with the 5P like Axel's do be doing.
I will also say about Fishtalk, Fishtalk is a earbuds in kind of gamer, you know, like likes to listen to, I'm not sure what, because it was a YouTube video. And I gotta say, most people, I see Spotify, you know, I see some people, I see Apple Music, we don't talk to those people. Like, but when you bring out a YouTube video, like, what are you watching over there? Like,
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
are you listening to YouTube music, or are you like watching like a Summoning Salt video and you're just like, oh yeah, no, I listen to this while I play, like.
Right. You know what's funny? I tried listening to music while I played during the Marvel 3 days, and I was like, I can't do that. I react to so many audio cues, not even on purpose. I think I just naturally do.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
found that when I tried to listen to music, I would lose the stuff that I would react to normally, because I just naturally react to audio cues.
Oh yeah, no, audio cues are mad important. I mean, that's why Kiet's got his headset on, right? You gotta stay locked in.
Absolutely.
I feel like music, you gotta hit a certain wave where you don't need to hear it anymore.
Absolutely.
You know, you gotta, like, a music can help you get into that state, but if it don't, sometimes, you know, it can be a risk as much as it can be a benefit.
Agreed. And I definitely respect players that can do it and still do well. That's good stuff. But right now, Kayet is up 2-0, showing why this is such a painful matchup for Zato. Ooh, okay, I like the JD. So that is Zato's one option to kind of deal with some of Axel's air options, but it is definitely a huge call out. And as you see, he doesn't get a whole lot from it, and now he's just struggling to get in and get things started.
Yeah, and I mean, that's just been the story so far. It's just been the struggle to get things going. Are you dead here?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine. Because, I mean, he has a big, wow. Imagine 5P eating Eddie and clipping you from half screen.
And, like, just got a collateral. Just took Eddie out on the way and then took the round with it. That does not seem fun.
Ugh, painful. All right, yeah, Kayet just pushing their way forward, baits the burst. Fishtalk trying to do anything in their power to get something started. All right, nice break, staying composed.
Yeah, back up with the oppose, and yeah, that's gonna do it. Yeah, that last hit, PRC just to make it complete. And I mean, look, that's 65th at Evo right there. You know?
Absolutely, absolutely.
That is a good gamer.
I would really love to be able to talk to like Latif or Peppery Splash or like one of the top Zato players and be like, how do you like, what do you guys do in the matchup versus Axel? I'd really be curious to see like what they say is you're supposed to do, because I mean, look right actually because I look at that and I'm like, I feel like you can't do anything.
No, yeah, there's not a lot of fun points. I feel like it takes a lot of like very specific matchup knowledge, which Zato in general is kind of a character that like he thrives off of very specific matchup knowledge, right?
Agreed.
He has like so many let's do
They've been waiting a bit.
Yeah, let's just do winners finals. Dava and Albert Doug to stream, please. Dava and Albert Doug. All right, we're going on to winners finals. No, but honestly, like I think like, you know, for as much as people will say like, oh, like, you know, like Zato's got like a lot of knowledge checks or whatever. Part of that is like, that is what he does, right? He has so many niche situations he can set on you, and that's where he builds his mental stack. That's what makes him a complicated character.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, is like a character like that, like even though he does have some polarizing bad matchups, his win condition just puts you in so many situations that it almost doesn't matter who the matchup is, because if you get that win condition, the matchup becomes the same for everyone. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. And are we missing David? Oh no, David's coming up right now.
Yeah, David's on their way.
Albert Doug already sat locked in. We got an Anji versus a Ram, and it's also, yeah, you're up. It's also really funny because, so Major John used to play Color 10 Ram, which Dava plays, and then artist formerly known as Swagless, rest in peace, plays Vanilla Anji. So we have a Vanilla Anji and a Color 10 Ram duking it out. This very well could have been two different gamers, but
it's not.
Season
Here
3,
we are.
Season 3 is on the rise. We're in a new chapter.
You know, so the only thing that Season 3 didn't announce that I wanted was more colors, which they, you know, it's funny, when they announced it, I saw something about colors and I got hype. I was like, ooh, more colors. And then I read the fine print and it was just that they're adding the current existing colors to the new characters that are coming in Season 3. And I was like, ooh, Arxis with the bait.
I didn't know that. So I was like really sad when I read 6 of the 13 original cast are getting new moves.
I wanted
to
like, cry.
Somebody told me that they said they're adding the rest of them later.
They did. They said
okay,
that. They said, so like it's 6 to start. But here's one thing that I am going to talk about that really upsets
what
me.
do you got for me?
So they showed Ram's new move, right? And it's something that comes behind and pushes them forward.
It was a mini arbiter sign that like kind of pulls you forward.
Yes, I would like to know why they took that away from Testament and gave it to Ramlathon. I'll wait for an answer, Arxis. Yeah. Why would you do that?
Arxis, we know you're watching, so
we know.
You can tune in. Like you can type in chat. We'll read it. It's okay.
And I'll just be mad. It's fine. But let's not talk about my me being upset at Ram getting my moves. Let's talk about what's happening in this match right now. Ram is doing Ram things. RCing and gonna break this corner. Or we're gonna keep the pressure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Mortabato would have just killed their ending with super. I mean, you're locked in a pretty hard situation anyway, so it's like, but I mean, you kinda gotta, I don't know. I don't like leaving stuff up to chance. Maybe,
I agree.
You know, Dava does it his own way, maybe. So, you know, Dava in the Diva name.
You know what I'm saying? All right, backing up. Ooh, big 6P.
Yup.
Gonna put on the pressure.
Such a monstrous 6P too. It's so good. It's so good.
It's the all-in button. It does everything. Ooh, not using the right combo routes.
Yeah, I think the 2H might have been a flub after the sword toss, because that's definitely a funky looking button. She kind of just like raises her hand like she's asking to go to the restroom, and you're just like, oh, you didn't wait long enough.
That super is active for so freaking long. I thought that, I know what Davo was thinking. Davo was like, this is over. I thought the same thing. I would have got hit.
Oh, it's punish time. Like, allow me, and then wrong. No, it's actually like really funny because I know Leo's parry is 18 frames. This one is like, I think it's like 24 or something like that.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, to be fair, Anji's costs 50%, Leo's costs nothing.
It does.
So it makes sense.
And it cancels on frame 18 into itself. If you just press it, you can press it and then press it again.
Must be nice.
God, could you imagine if he could parry super and then if it whiffed without even PRCing, just parry super again?
You know what I'm saying? Ooh, okay. We got a nice grab here from Albert Doug.
Yeah. Speaking of new moves, he's getting a new move.
He is getting a new move off of the spin, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious as to
More mix?
what it's going to do. Because it looks like it comes from overhead, but
I
he
was
already
gonna
has an
say-
overhead. So I want to know what properties it's going to have.
Yeah, but it's an overhead out of spin.
That's right. It is out
Yeah.
of spin. You're right.
So you can't just wait and like hold down back against it. You gotta be careful. He could walk out and bonk you.
Ooh, okay. Gonna get the
Again.
gets the counter super again. All right, Albert Doug.
Albert, a counter super enjoyer, perhaps?
That's right. Well, I mean, to be fair, it is RAM, right? And RAMs have privileged buttons, so most of the time they're going to keep pressing them.
They would like to press those buttons.
Absolutely. So Albert Doug's like, I will take advantage of this.
Yeah, why not? Allow me. Oh, yeah, and you're gonna get tripped up. Again, that is one thing I've noticed that Deva is lacking a little. Is a lot of these combos that are getting into the corner are not ending with super as early as they could.
Right.
There, maybe you wanted to hold on to the corner, but like, I feel like there's times where I'm seeing Deva not cash in on getting some positive tension going, which would be like borderline round ending if they wouldn't just outright kill.
Well, I'm also kind of wondering if like maybe Anji has a weird body in the way he falls, because what I noticed that Deva is doing is he's going for the flips, right? And normally the flip will catch as they're falling and wall bounce and let them continue the combo, but it seems like Anji has fallen out of that almost every time. So I wonder if maybe that is just an Anji body problem and not intentional resets.
Yeah, he's got that awkward weight, and he's a tall lad. He's tall and lanky. Sometimes hard to track down.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Back it up. I like the idea. I don't know if there's a world in which that ever actually connects, but I do kind of like what you're going for.
Absolutely. And right now, I like Albert Doug going for those two grabs there, setting them up, and then going for the overhead on the mix. Oh, yeah, we're going to block. Just stays low. Oh, no, but the Fujin hit OTG. Not what they wanted, but still able to close it out.
Yeah, a little scrambly towards the end. I definitely think, I think Albert could have killed off that initial combo. I'm pretty sure, but second guessed himself, said no. Okay, well I'll just get the reset, and it turned out a little bit of a scramble, but 2S cleans it up, and we take that in the end.
That's right.
A game dub is a game dub. When you see the scoreline on start.gg, nobody's gonna ask you, oh, was it clean though?
No, they're not. They're gonna be like, you won.
Yeah, GG's.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, spend the bar. Ram is that character where you spend the meters, especially on a combo like that. Ooh, it's about 60%.
And Albert he's proven before he's good with positive tension. He's about to prove it again as he gets a counter hit immediately afterwards.
And I really like him, instead of red RCing there, he waited and PRC'd. So it let Deva think that they had a chance to challenge. And then Albert Doug came out with the far slash and was able to get the kill. I like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of the kill, we're killing him a little bit right now. God, that did 50%. Look at that red bar.
Crazy.
Oh, backdash is gonna get snuffed, and you're about to eat a lot of super damage.
Ram like, I got that damage too.
Yeah,
we can match those.
You want to go bodies real quick? Let's go bodies. I got you.
You know? All right, keeping him in the corner.
Yup. Really was waiting for parry super. So I actually really like that, right? I'm pretty sure Albert was waiting to see if Deva was ever going to read the parry super. Because if we had 100% tension, we could easily do it and PRC it to keep it safe. But I think Albert was more trying to get information out of that, saying, are you still willing to keep pressing? Like, can I still go for counter supers, or are you starting to catch on? Are you going to start leaving gaps? Deva, not even any gaps. Just said, I'm going to pour my pressure on. If I get hit by a counter super, I get hit by a counter super.
I'll do it anyways. And sometimes you have to do that, right? And you have to show the opponent that you're not afraid of them using their reversal options. And that is just another way to kind of get in their head. And they think, oh, well, maybe they'll stop doing this. And then when they don't stop, then they get hit.
Yup. Ooh, spin to get out, reverse the throw. Solid back throw to get us started. Oh!
Oof, all right.
could have been really bad, but we're still in for now. Fujin's gonna catch. I think caught like a fuzzy timing for a jump, but.
And see, like, that's what's really good about Fujin is when you wait like that, then it can be really good for catching jumps and backdashes. And you can definitely tell that Albert Doug has a read on that, and now he's up 2-1.
Yeah, I feel like Albert Doug has played these corner situations super, super well. Like, Dave was playing them well, but, like, I feel like he's just... In terms of going blow for blow right now, Albert's just he's packing a little bit more in his punch every time they get into the corner.
Absolutely. Oh, big counter hit. Probably thought that Albert was going to, like, delay the string or stop. Probably tried to press something, and then out came the 5H, and that's going to be so much damage.
Yeah, and that positive tension, when he's already this close to 50% meter, you're going to be holding mix for a minute. Wanted to see if there was a YRC coming. Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay, the counter super, but no punish.
Yeah, that counter super felt a little bit panicky, almost. I wonder if Albert wasn't quite ready for that situation to kind of like get away from him as fast as it did. Tries to chase him with a 6P, no dice, and this would be quite the comeback for Dava right now.
It absolutely would. I was gonna say Ram definitely capable of it, but Albert Doug taking the first round, and he is now on set point.
Yeah, and I think Dava was like, playing that out pretty solid. I, kind of over-respected the counter super, kind of like froze in the moment, but other than that, I felt like was playing that low HP out fairly well.
Absolutely. And another thing that I really like to point out about Albert Doug is he's really good at whiff punishing these buttons with his far slash and getting these hits.
Mm-hmm. And it's hard to play the spacing game against Ram, but you can do it. You have to, it may take a little extra work, but
it's definitely doable as long as you put in the work.
I love that. I love when Albert is using Ram's ground speed. I feel like that's a point where he excels so much, right? It's just like those dash 5Ks, dashing 2Ks. Oh my God, get a little mixy with it, but we made it out. But not out of that one. The YRC gets baited. Dava locking in a bit.
Absolutely. I can't believe they blocked that BRC overhead. That was crazy. I would have got hit.
Yeah, no, that was... Especially because Dava hadn't shown a BRC mix like that all tournament.
Yeah, that's crazy. That just shows that Albert is absolutely ready for all the gimmicks.
Mm-hmm. You gotta have your you gotta have your Batman tool belt ready for it. You gotta like, oh, what does this situation call for? I need the bat gel.
That's right.
Gotta have that stuff on you. Oh, okay,
all right, but Dava getting the wall break here. Ooh, backdashes out of the pressure.
Yeah, I was surprised that Dava went for that safe jump. Parry super was so online there, but again, not playing to respect the parry super, just saying, you know what, if it happens, it happens, even if it costs me tourney life, which this very well might, unless there's a drop, no dice. Albert Doug takes that one. That is 3-1.
Dude, and Albert Doug, that was so smart. So he got that counter hit 2S, and he knew soon as that burst pops, he was like, it's gonna happen, let me RC, and just like that. The burst came, got the punish, and sealed the deal. So good stuff there to Albert Doug.
Yeah, absolutely. Well played, well played. I believe up next, Les versus Reaper Meister. We got Les and Reaps on deck.
This is my third Anji match of the tournament.
I mean, there are three. Is there three Anjis or two?
I'm about to play them all. 3.
Yeah, I thought there was 3. Yeah, there's 3 Anjis in the tournament. So good luck.
Let's go, Les!
I'm glad I didn't enter this week. I don't want to fight 12 Anjis. So 12 Anjis and an Axel. I don't want it. I don't want that.
I'm just
and a Ram.
I'm gonna say this because Les has been coming here since what? Les was not at the first one, I don't think. Les was at the second one ever. I want to say Les showed up at the second one, the second Owen Tuesdays ever, and then was like showing up ever since. So like, long time gamer, been coming for a very long time. So used to the rigmarole around here. I have never met anyone that matches in weirder spots in any fighting game other than Les. And it's like sometimes it's like pretty good, but when he asks for a 3-frame 2P, I know that he wants no good intentions with it.
Well, I mean, Anji's 2P is already really good.
Yes.
Can you imagine if it was 3 frames?
Mm-hmm. No, he's not here. He's not here. If we don't look at him, he doesn't actually exist.
By the way, chat, Anji deserves nothing. Don't believe the hype when they tell you that Anji is a bad character. Don't believe that hype. Did you see the damage that Albert Doug was just doing? Don't believe the hype. Did you see the neutral skips with the spin? Like,
why is it so big?
I wish I didn't have to respect RAM buttons. Must be nice.
Fact check here. Swagless did in fact show up for the first time at the second.
Swagless was at the first one?
No, at the second.
Oh, okay, yes. For the first time, he showed up at the second time, or the second one. Yeah, I was gonna say because I remembered talking about that the other day, but very, very, very long time vet. Actually, I think other than me, Mateo, and Reaper, the only person here who was at the very first one was actually Botan.
Oh wow, that's awesome. So she's been coming the whole time.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, but right now Reaper Meister's doing May things.
Yeah.
And just as I say that, Les finding the hit. Oh, and ready for the reset. Good stuff.
You know what? I don't want to be too biased against Anji here, so I am just going to throw this out there. Daniel says, like, oh, this is my third Anji, like, I'm playing against. Like, May has to play any different in any of her matchups ever.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you. Let's talk about that. So sometimes we do 2S, and it counter hits, and then we carry them to the corner, and we do May
or
things.
sometimes we press 5H, press 5H again, and then as the mix-up, we press 5H a third time.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then counter hits and 80%.
And then sometimes we press Light Dolphin and have a frame trap with 3 different moves.
I mean,
that crazy?
Right.
Ain't that crazy?
Right. Imagine having matchups.
Oh, yeah. What are we doing adjusting over here?
You know what I'm saying? All right, but right now, Weaver Meister pushing forward, gonna RC, put on the pressure.
Ooh, got that last hit with the last JP there, but it's like kind of hard to recognize, you know, like everyone wants to get the hit and run up for throw, but I think it was maybe wondering if Anji was going to be mashing throw there. Ooh, tries to beat out the burst, no dice.
I've kind of gotten to a point now where I almost don't bait burst because like I feel like everybody expects you to bait burst at this point. So I'm like, I'm just let them have it.
That's fair. I play the player a lot, so that's the only times I will burst bait. Is like if I feel you panicking, I'm like, yeah, give me that shit.
Yeah, and I mean when there's panic situations, yeah, definitely, absolutely. But like in most scenarios, I'm just like, let them have it. It's fine. Just reset the neutral, start over.
Also, Logi.
Oh, we got the double KOs. Let's go.
And
that was on the last round too.
Benefits May.
Dang, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, big 6P.
Anji, Les definitely popped off for the double KO, but popping off for the double KO where you're losing the round feels a little like.
You know what I'm saying?
That is true. That is true.
And we do like the hype.
That we do.
All right, we got big gold burst, BRC. But you know what beats BRC? May 2S.
You know what? You know what beats a lot of things?
What beats a lot of things?
You know. May's got a couple of these normals. I don't know. Wow, you lived!
I mean, May do got some guts. So she is Japanese, and Japanese characters do get guts. So they be living.
There's no way we pull this all the way back, right? There's no way. We're gonna match 2P.
It's doable. Like, it's Anji.
We're gonna match 2P somewhere and get hit. If we had landed in the super, it was actually over.
But we didn't. Yo,
BRC
into BRC. Oh! Yo! What? Why?
What?
Chat.
These characters are fraudulent!
Oh my god, he BRC'd so that to give himself more time and she still recovered. That's crazy.
Why did she was in BRC slowdown and she still got to block?
That is wild. You know Swag not happy about that.
No, I hate both of them.
Not like this.
I hate both of them. Oh my god! What is this game?
What is happening right now? Oh my god.
Help!
I think he's actually dead.
Oh yeah, you're so dead.
Guts can't save you from the cross up 2H into Big Whale. No, Guts can't save you. You're gonna die.
What on? These are some godless characters.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta give no fucks and just do it.
Charge up that guard crush where if you jump, you get hit anyway, so you might as well take it.
That's right. All right. Ooh, well, big counter hit. That's gonna hurt. Might live. Yeah, gonna live.
Yup. Not by a lot, but definitely by the skin of your Anji teeth.
Right. Ooh, clips him with the dashing air slash. Okay. Yeah, YRCs. Ready for those.
Yup. Throws one more. Oh, tries to get up there with the Ko, but kind of just gets tripped up on the butterfly and the downswing. Reset.
Oh, putting on this pressure.
Yeah, I really like that
Oh,
cancel.
the grab. Let's go.
Yeah.
Plus frames.
RC.
Oh, take grabs. Let's go, Les.
That was actually an insane corner situation, canceling out the first spin into that 2K, just baiting that little bit more, and like every little hit was starting to build, and I feel like Les cycled options so well. Got the resets when he needed them, just put so much effort into that corner situation, and took it to the bank. You got a round off of it.
That's right. That's what you got to do. You just got to be confident and not worry about the fact that you have 1 HP and just go in and get your stuff done.
Speaking of getting your stuff done, getting those fans tossed in gets you a little bit of pressure, but May is on the run, and you better catch her. Oh my god, we gold bursted.
I like it.
We gold bursted into run under and just get counter hit for 30% of your life.
Right. But we got meat. Oh, what a challenge there from Reaper.
Yeah, didn't quite RC fast enough, but 100% attention. We go for some shenanigans, right? BRC, chase down. This can't kill anymore, though.
It can't, but it's going to be good damage. Oh, spins through the YRC. Why are you trying to get out of my pressure?
Oh my goodness. We got some gamers on our hands.
You know what I'm saying? You'll love to see it. The grind continues. Evo does not stop any of these players.
No, absolutely not. We're taking this one all the way to the bank skis.
Yes, we are. Spinning through the 2S.
And you know what? One thing I will say is Les is doing a really good job of minding where his spin is ending, right? Because so many people think, like, oh yeah, this is my armor move, and you don't think about it as like an advancing special.
Right.
But it is. And then the micro spacing that Les is kind of bringing out, where like I'm gonna do it in a range where I get 2K next, or I'm gonna be in range to like backdash your next move. So many of those little interactions, I feel like Les is kind of getting a lot more creative with it.
They really are, and it's. I mean, he's getting so much out of it, right? Oh, but right there, counter hit Dolphin. Oh, and then the cross up, empty low, cheap stuff. Reaper Meister gonna take round 1.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Gets a hard counter hit, carries you up and away. Oh, misses the 2K though, unfortunate.
Yeah, that was a little awkward. It looked like she dropped kind of fast there, so understandable.
Yeah, May is like not as light as she might initially look, but she's so small that it's like it gets a little hard to like kind of bounce her in for certain combos.
Absolutely. But sometimes she carry you to the corner.
Yeah.
And then she do the super.
And
then you're dead. Oh, nice backdash there from Les.
Tries to that was like a that was a dash under from a different game. I don't know where that dash under came from.
That was some Marvel 3 shit right there.
Yeah.
I synced that. I do that.
No, I do that. Ooh. Okay, we're back into the corner.
Oh my god, what a challenge with the 5P.
You want that buffed? He wants that buff. He wants that buff.
Dude, Anji players, they don't believe the hype chat. Don't believe it. It's lies.
The well-timed on the burst, though, to get yourself a corner situation. But up Dolphin fights out and a reversal super. This is a slugfest.
It really is. And Swagless or Les, just throwing out those counter supers, being like, do not press at me on wake up.
Yeah, gets in. The Fujin's gonna get blown up a little bit. Reaper Meister with no meter to RC means you can't flip the situation, so we try to take it coast to coast.
Ooh, dang. Les bringing that back with the YRC. Gonna run in and grab, and now going up 2 games to 1.
Yeah, and I mean, what a way to end that, right? I will say, Les is so good at scrambly situations. Like, I feel like in any of those, like, last round, last hit situations, Les is so good at finding a way out of just, like, call it scrambly, call it just being comfortable in the fire, call it whatever you want. Like, I feel like I see him win those situations so often. And, it pays dividends when you're going blow for blow with somebody like Reaper Meister. Both of you are going to be start swinging hard. You might as well be the one to first pick yourself back up when you're battered and bruised.
Absolutely. And, Les's corner pressure is so insane. And you see Reaper Meister just trying to do anything possible to get out. And as I say that, they finally do. And I respect the RC there. Tried to get the full corner carry, but it was a little too much scale. Not damage scaling, but, you know how combos scale in this game and then stuff drops.
Yeah, and I really like the way that the Reaper was spacing that 5-inch. Really tried to whiff punish the 2S with it. Tried to bring like the anchor down right on top of it. Was a little too far, but I respect that that Reaper Meister is willing to play the spacing game with less. Right? Is trying to say like I'm still willing to build. I'm still looking for more.
I agree. Ooh, and right now, just Les is just putting on this pressure, not letting Reaper Meister out, and just as I say that, Reaper Meister going in with the 3K RC, but drops the combo at the very end. YRCs.
Ooh, yeah, the YRC on the air makes it a little hard for Les to get that tracked back down. But
So another thing that I am going to really point out with on Les is anytime Reaper Meister has whiffed a button from a certain range, punishes with Fujin every single time. And that is how he took 3 games to 1 over Reaper Meister. Like, all I see every time Reaper Meister pressed a button, Fujin, counter hit, whiff punish. Love to see it.
yeah, and it's so hard, right? Because that is actually like one of the things that does make it a slightly harder matchup for me. Is she's so used to having I have good normals and I'm going to beat out your pokes. Anji is like the one character that it's the same concept you were talking about with Ramlethal, where you don't have to respect those big buttons. You have ways around them. You have spin to go in, and if you're out of the range, Fujin on it, you have a fast advancing special to get yourself a nice punish.
Yep, and that's really, really nice. A lot of characters don't have things like that, and that's why in a lot of those matchups, like you were saying, like Mei can just kind of press whatever she wants. She can whiff, she can do whatever, and most characters just can't punish it.
Aloha Kiet. All right, we got Aloha and Kiet coming up to the stage next. This is gonna be a fun one. I actually can't tell you the last time these two played against each other. It was. I know they've played at Contenders, but I don't think they've played here in a while.
Yeah,
In July.
Fullerton fights in July. Okay.
So last month's Fullerton fights they actually played. Okay.
All right, that's cool.
And that was a big tournament. That was a lot of gamers for that.
I missed that one. That was the one I was out of town for that one.
We had like what did we end up with? 177?
It was crazy.
177 people for Fullerton fights? Last one? It was like just shy of 200.
Yeah, I was really like
Yeah.
I remember tuning into that stream and being so sad that I was going to miss that one. Even though I was having a great time with my friends and everything, I was like, man, this is the one that I had to miss. This one.
It happens, you know.
Oh, I bet.
Oh
bet.
yeah, no,
Well, because that was the one right before Evo, right? So
Yeah,
that was the one where everybody was like, all right, it's grind time.
Yeah, that was $3,000 prize pot bonus.
Don't remind me.
No, believe me, that bracket was fucked up. Trevor Sue went on an unstoppable tear. We had Stealthy, Red Ditto, and Nubenheimer all in attendance.
Yep.
We had. There was 2 Axles in top. There's 2 Axles in top 8. Shiny Espeon was also in top 8, and Avian was in top 8, who is a NorCal player.
Dang, what a tournament to miss.
Yeah, no, it was.
To miss.
It was a super good time. You know, like I'm glad, and thankfully it went as well as it could have gone. So I'm very thankful for that. But. Also, speaking of which, the next Fullerton Fights is on the
26th, right?
7th. The
27th.
27th. The Riverside Monthly is on the 26th. So,
that's right.
So you got your double tourney weekend.
That's right. I think I have to miss one of those. I think I have to miss Riverside. Yeah, but I'll be at Fullerton Fights.
All right, fair enough. The right tournament to join, but unbiased source of me. No, I actually love the Riverside local. I actually love their tournament.
As do I.
But I will say, I haven't actually made this announcement yet. I need to make it soon. I'm probably going to do it tomorrow before I go into work. But we are capping registration at 48 entrants per game.
Okay.
Mostly because we are worrying about capacity limits. We are able to go over a bit, so I am willing to make exceptions for people, but We are capping entrance at 48, and we are not allowing day of registration anymore.
Okay.
We are cutting registration Friday at midnight.
Okay.
So, like, the second it becomes Saturday, unfortunately, we are closing registration. This is for seating reasons and for monitoring how many people we actually have in case any edits need to be made, because suddenly going to 177 people in what is effectively a hallway is a little difficult. So
yeah, I definitely understand that.
Bigger venue waiting room, but until then we have to make some sacrifices.
That's right. And we are seeing Aloha pull out the chip. Definitely respected in the Axel matchup. You want to have characters that are fast, that can just get in and don't really have to respect Axel normals quite as much. All right, but Kiet fighting their way out. Oh, but
I don't think we wanted DP there.
I don't think so either. Or maybe they did. Maybe they thought that Kiet was going to press a button.
Yeah, Aloha might have been on the biggest brain thing. Maybe I don't even think it would have beat Rainwater at that range, but
Nah.
throw.
All right, well, Kiet fighting back against the chipped, taking round 1.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like it's always so interesting with Kiet, because sometimes after he gets back from a major, he doesn't do as well as he does. Like he spends too much of his spirit energy at a major, right? He does like super well. He's done insanely well at Frosty Faustings. I believe he did really well at DreamHack. He did super well at Evo. Like he beats. What's that? For pay? Yes, it's top 3.
Yeah, and like that's a thing too, right? Like sometimes after you go to a majors, like majors are very mentally taxing, right? So sometimes after you come back from a major, even if you do really well, to go straight into like your local right after that can sometimes you might not play as well just because you need time to kind of like regroup. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's kind of how I was feeling. I was like, I feel like I don't want to enter right after Evo. Like let me take a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
And just kind of like regroup. And then, I'll be back.
Yeah. No, there's definitely something to be said about, like, I remember I was talking to Trevor Sue about this at Slashback earlier this year. And he was saying that, like, yeah, I'm going to go to Slashback and DreamHack, but I'm not going to take this tournament super seriously because I just want to get comfortable in a tourney setting. And I can't try super hard at all of these tourneys and expect to win.
Right.
And I actually really like that, right? It's like, you do, like, there's in-game meter management, but then there's your out-of-game, like, stamina management. Like, what are you physically capable of? And, like, are you pushing yourself too hard?
Absolutely. And burnout is a thing. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's good that sometimes players, like, recognize, like, okay, I need to step back just for a little bit and just kind of regroup and get back into the swing of things.
Yeah, and, like, so many people are like, oh, yeah, like, burnout is when you, like, you get so burnt that you, like, quit the game. No, burnout can just be when you're not, like, playing well, when you're not letting when your mental stack hasn't cleared in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's so many different forms of burnout, and as long as you can recognize when you're in that and give yourself time to regroup, I mean, that's what matters, and then you come back stronger.
Yep. Absolutely.
Ooh, okay.
I think that was a read on double Rainwater, and that was a read on double Rainwater that cost you 60% on the experiment, and we still TP again.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, right? Like, Axel kind of puts that fear into you where you're like, I have to do something to stop him from just doing stuff. But then when the Axel decides, like, oh, I'm just going to play patient, I'm going to Rainwater and then do nothing, that's when they really start to get in your head.
Yeah, and I feel like Kiet especially is such a good, like, one thing I've criticized Kiet for in the past is Kiet has a tendency to fold. Like, when he starts to fold, he can fold very hard, especially against a lot of higher level players. Like, that's one of the things that's been, like, really gating him from getting a lot more higher level wins. But, I mean, like we mentioned, you gotta win over Super Noon at Evo. That is not something that to turn your nose up at.
Absolutely.
And if you can do that at majors, you can replicate it here. But it's just about like beating your demons, staying calm and staying present, not falling for traps like that DP that's just trying to hard read you out.
Absolutely. And one thing that like I will give Kit a lot of credit for is he's really good at picking up on players' tendencies and then adapting to those tendencies and taking advantage of them. Yeah, he's definitely really good at that. But right now, Aloha clipping him low, going into the super. All right, we're just gonna run up Alpha Blade. All right, bringing that one back. Is that the fire
Oh,
alarm?
no, it doesn't actually.
It didn't kill?
Don't tell me this hits.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought there was a world in which I was about to watch an invisible chip die to a reversal super, but thankfully, no.
Right. You would hate to see that. All right, Kiet pushing his way forward. Aloha finding their way in. Good blocks on the overhead.
Yeah, good reactions. Aloha definitely knew the cost of doing business there was going to be his burst, right? It's like, I'm going to go for this overhead. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Oh, so Aloha showing that he's still not afraid to DP after the rainwater, even though he's done it like 3 times and got punished for it. The 4th time, Kiet finally was like, okay, I can press, he's going to stop. And then he did it again. And it actually worked out.
Mm-hmm. Still chasing in, missing a little bit of meter.
Ooh.
None. I don't
All right.
think. Well, actually,
though?
no, I'm sorry, there was 2.
Slow him down. Oh, that should be a kill on Chip, absolutely. With Chip health, gonna die. All right, Kiet's up 2-1.
Yeah. Chatting a bit. These two have played tons and tons of sets. I think actually, when Aloha was learning Axel, I think he actually talked to Kiet a bit off stream. Him and Fensong have been kind of going back and forth with some Axel notes, but ooh.
I mean, that's a smart thing. When you're learning a character, you definitely want to get notes from the people that main those characters, because they're going to be able to give you the good tips on what you should learn.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? I mean, it's kind of going well for Aloha on this one. Picks up after the BRC. No meter means you're going to be stuck here.
Oh, I think he tried to go for a grab there, but got challenged by the jumping hard slash from Kiet.
Yeah, it was a little difficult. This should be dead. It's a little difficult there because like Aloha was like a little bit below Axel, and you're like, if I do grab here and it whiffs, I die. So like I just have to go for a button and take the trade. But ooh, getting some good pickups here. 5K is gonna catch you before you press.
Dang, that Chip 5K is such a good button.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, challenges the rainwater, but doesn't quite get a full punish. All right, gonna DP afterwards again.
Yep. Cost the burst. Kiet just kind of took the damage, just said, like, no, I'm not gonna, not gonna believe you're gonna burst. I'm not gonna risk it. This no, I was gonna say, that does not combo.
Oh, wow, didn't punish. I think he needed to air dash there.
Yeah, you need IAD in to be like a little bit faster there, and just gets picked up by a stutter step into that throw, and Kiet putting Aloha's back to the wall here.
All right, so they're both sitting on round point, but for Kiet, this is actually match point.
Yeah, and what a closest. Oh, this could be bad. Oh, it doesn't quite get the follow up though.
All right, this is Kiet's chance to try to challenge out, but ready for the air dash with the 2S. We're gonna turn on the time slowdown.
Yeah, this is looking like a pretty dire situation. Jumping there gets so scary because you know how hard we had called out the jumps before. Immediate burst.
Absolutely. Didn't want to deal with the Chip pressing the buttons, but clips him with the 2H on the 2K and just like air 2K and just like that.
Yeah, actually like kind of a
that's
good
goated.
Awareness from Kiet. Like you're off screen and you're like, I am going to run all the way over here so I can space a 2H on your landing. Like,
he doesn't respond to less.
That's super
swagless.
Good.
See?
He kept calling less, and there was no response. So we didn't respond to less.
Yeah, you whiffed. I got it. Oh.
I think you might just need a new tag altogether.
I'm still clipping you. I'm clipping super.
I'll be honest at this point, like maybe pick up Johnny, just find a new identity. I don't know.
And then you can enter the tournaments as Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, you might have to change cities. Start going to San Diego locals.
You know
no,
what
I
I'm
wouldn't
saying?
subject you to that. Do you remember that tweet I had a while ago? Do you remember the tweet I had a while ago about
Oh, I'll be right back.
about like setups and stuff? Like, yeah. Yeah, that was yeesh. Here's all I'm gonna say. when your stream setup has a monitor with a dead pixel in it, and you have said nothing about it the whole time.
What's the back one again?
Fuck.
Mateo.
Mateo.
9842.
I think it's 8924 is the women's restroom.
You think I would know that?
No, but I'm trying, and I'm saying it for me.
The true non-binary experience, I don't know either.
I just hold it.
I can't get into either of them if I tried.
I just walk into the doors and go, ah, fuck GG's and leave.
Guess I'm going home.
GG, shake my hand. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Yeah, no, it was rough. Variable 6 to 10 frame input delay at random intervals. There was one other station, and the friendly station was somebody's laptop plugged into a television that was 42 inches and was running the potato mod on the Guilty Gear Strive like potato mod to like make it playable. Good times. See, she knows. That was all she needed to know. She knows exactly what's up.
It's tragic. It's very tragic.
Okay, the potato mod, but also the Zato Among Us shaking his ass.
No, they did not.
Much better local.
It would have been great. I would have played only on that one exclusively. I don't even play Zato, and I would have played on that one. It happens. Mateo, you never updated the bracket command. No, yeah, you're good. We had a lot of other technical difficulties. Sanchicho, that is not the correct bracket. Just post a link in chat for them. Sanchicho.
Your computer crashed the second Mateo closed Street Fighter. The whole thing.
It has to be that PC's like GPU is just exploding, right?
Street Fighter, and then went to the desktop, and then I was gonna like check to see the monitors so I can unplug them, and then it just turned off.
Nice.
Movie drivers could also be the GPU.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll get it fixed another time, and by that I mean we won't. Yeah.
By that I mean we're using the other computer next time.
Probably real. I don't know whose that is. Yeah. Just give it to. Oh yeah, there you go. That works. But we got Les versus Cat. You know, I think this is actually a demon for Les. I don't think Les has beaten Cat in tournament.
I was like, who the fuck is I legit had a moment of like, yeah, less. I've never heard that matchup in my life.
Mateo, did you just resub? Hey, thank you.
Probably not. Kit wins a lot, so you're just gonna have a bunch of brackets.
Yeah, but like.
It's gonna be a demon for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. He's a Kiat is 100% a gatekeeper, because Kiat hasn't won in an 0-2 stage yet. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he's gotten to a lot of grand finals, but I don't think he's actually won an 0-2 stage yet.
I would never guess.
Yeah.
He was the one on the opposite end of that arc.
Yeah. That was the race for the first win, because both of them didn't have a win yet. And you know what? For at least this game, I don't think Les is pulling it out.
Oh! He's winning. I hope you're ready for the Anji Grand Final.
Yeah, why did you? That was like the most like panic burst I've ever seen. I'm so sad Les got rewarded for that burst bait. I'm actually like so sad Les got rewarded for that burst bait. It would have, but he had another round. What did he need to burst? Oh my god. This might be the story of how he got his swag back. Because his character's good.
Like 3 more tournaments where I have to fight.
Yeah. You know what? I'll let you run back to back Anjis one more time, and you'll be like,
I'm close. Trust me, I'm like right
That's fair.
there.
What is? Hello. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Yeah, they're like almost trans pride colors. Let's go. Frosted brownie is a lot. There we go. Oh my gosh. Aloha walked by like a goddamn like a waiter. He's like, Honestly, Aloha's too professional for this weekly. I don't know why he attends. You goddamn right. Right idea, wrong timing. Unfortunate, my friend, but we're still in this. Oh, command grab time. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're gonna go nowhere. Sit there and block. Hold these Rensuns. Hold these sickle flashes. Okay. Effective use of spin to like close out screen space. Oh, and then we get the jump in. Oh my god, we still got to press 2K on that. This character's absurd. And we got him with just a run-up tick through. Oh my god, just stabbed through the fans! You're safe, right? Yeah. Okay, well, we need a better confirm than that, my friend. You could just land and throw him, back throw him. I think so. Maybe not. But, cállate.
Just told him to shut up.
Quiet. Cat silences the hearts of less fans everywhere. What do we call the? What are we gonna call the? Like we got the Cat Coalition.
Did we not have a swag switch?
Well, we don't. We can't call it. We can't call it the
Well,
Swagless
did he have one
anymore.
before?
I don't know.
I hate to tell you.
The Swagless Squadron. That's what it was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Or just make that shit up.
I kind of make most of these up on the spot.
Uh-huh.
And then because it's my brain, I just kind of assume I'll run into the same one after enough times.
You might be right.
What do we call it?
I don't know.
The Less League! Nah, D's so in,
This is why we keep D4C around.
right?
In our chat, Twitch
The,
chat.
the Less League.
Leslie's pretty good.
The League of Lessons.
No, that one was worse. Leave it to D, please.
Yeah, it's true.
He's a professional.
Yeah. You know, fair enough.
Streams Guilty Gear, Halo, and leaves
Yep.
Twitch chats.
And Lan just is the best Twitch chat monster I've ever seen. Oh, D.
You heard the one word.
Yeah.
Mateo's brain.
Oh! The throw. Oh my god!
Watch this. They should release a character with a halo. Let's see.
What just happened? What just happened?
I don't know, but Les doesn't like it.
I did.
Les is having an interesting night.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I like RC. Okay, you can keep it up for a little bit.
That shit's hard to block.
Throws do be hard to block. It's very hard to block throws.
You know what? Hey, goddamn, no matter how hold back I do.
I can't believe Guilty Gear has actual unblockables.
God,
And everyone has one. That's crazy.
that's crazy. Some characters have two.
You know what I'm saying? So how's this match been going so far? What have I missed? What's happening?
It's 1-1 right now. It's kind of a slugfest.
Okay. So, actually, I could see... Oh, okay, let's go. Let's...
Oh my god! But we didn't kill. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. You got it right. You got it right. Unless just racks up.
well,
the two-
now it's 1-2.
the doso.
Now it's 1-2. Now you can update it.
That was crazy.
2-1. Let's go. So I could actually see this match being problematic for Axel because Anji has this thing that I've been talking about all night called spin. And Axel do want to press a lot of long-range buttons, and Anji be like, I don't care about that.
Yeah,
And then he gets in and gets schmixed.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, I feel like Kiet is really starting to panic right now. I feel like Kiet has been on full panic. Has gotten like burst red a couple times, gotten reversal super red a couple times, and Kiet is really starting to get shaken up a bit.
I think that actually happens to most players when you run into matchups that are particularly bad for your characters, and like those characters, they just like get into your space and don't allow you to create the space that you want. That's when the pressure starts to set in, right? And you're like, oh God, I have to stop them. And that's right. And then the player reads your like frustration get away from me, and that's what happens.
Look, I'm not gonna call it before it's hatched, but I think this would be the first time Les pulled out a set win over Kiet in tournament.
I mean, it can definitely happen. Like, Les has been kind of on a tear tonight, to be honest.
Yeah, and I feel like recently, like, I've talked about it before, where like Les will go through phases where sometimes he just decides he's going to start like really trying and like really putting effort in, and then other times he's like, you know what, I just kind of came to play, and you know what, I respect it.
Absolutely.
But recently, riding the good wave.
And, you know, you love to see it. We love to see player growth. And, I mean, we've seen so much player growth from, like, everyone that's here at Owen Tuesdays. Like, everybody's been leveling up so much. So, I mean, you just love to see it.
I forget, it was a while ago, but I think Reaper was, like, watching one of our, like, very, very early VODs, and he was like, man, we sucked at Guilty Gear. like, it is night and day difference to go back and check those.
Dude, it's crazy when I look back at, like, some of my Old Testament videos, and I was like, what was I doing with this character? Like, this is, like, what is it? What? I don't understand. So yeah, like, it's really cool when you go and look back at your old self versus your current self, and you can actually see the growth. That's amazing.
Oh, hit the 6P, and that's it. Les takes it.
Les, 3-1 over Kiet. Let's go.
All right, Les moving on along, making the losers run. Yeah, Deva.
Yo, yeah.
Is it Diva or Deva? Deva?
Deva. Okay.
I hope he smokes the fuck out of you. Yeah, Deva, I will personally pay you out an additional $5 to beat Swagless's ass.
I mean, wait, but who's Swagless? Who's that?
I want you to beat Swagless back into the building.
Yeah, beat the swag back into him. I love it.
I blame Mateo and you for playing Anji.
What? Mateo for playing Anji? I guess you're an Anji player.
Yeah, why did you attract them? Me? Why? Like, I don't believe that I don't believe that either of these Anjis were real until you just committed mitosis and like just like became more Anji players.
They're a reincarnation of me.
So
No, reincarnation.
No.
You're still here.
No. See, she believes that you are multiple man. So
Yeah.
you just multiplied into more axles.
Yeah. You dropped the swag and then created Albert and Loki Kata.
Right. Dude, so I love that. So like he dropped the swag and then the swag like mutated into more Anji players.
Oh my gosh.
You don't have a prize pool, but Les would be in the money.
He would have been.
Dang.
What was
You know what's so funny, dude? Like, it's like I think because I won the last Owen Tuesdays before Evo, and there was no prize pool that week. Because it was right before Evo. I mean it makes sense, right? And then like Les is coming in here like I'm gonna kill everybody, and it's the night without the prize pool. It's funny how that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We getting into this. Deva is sparing no anything. I can't think of words.
Yeah, was Deva the one who knocked him into losers earlier?
I've seen a lot of Ram versus Anji tonight, so that's very possible.
Yeah,
I think Deva might have fought all three of them, honestly.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
Again!
Wait your turn.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
You did fight all three Anji.
Yeah. Dude,
All on stream.
I think they were, actually.
We have been watching a lot of Color 10 Ram versus Anji.
Versus Vanilla Anji, specifically.
Yep. Actually, I don't know, what color does Logi Kata play?
Orange, I think?
Yeah, I was gonna say he plays he plays like one of the cool colors.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Backing up. Tried to punish with the far heavy slash. Doesn't quite work out.
Nice 2K, idiot. More to bottle time. I feel like when you get reversal supered in this game, like you know, in the like the vein of like we talked earlier about like oh yeah, you know, like we've like advanced the metagame, so like burst timing has changed, all that kind of stuff. When you just get raw reversal supered, it's just like, yeah, welcome back to floor 10, idiot.
Yeah.
Like it's just like it is such a reminder that we're so human.
You know what I'm saying? And see, that's the thing. Like that's the higher level mix-up, right? Because at higher levels, you're like, they would never reversal super me because you give them the respect, and that's when they're like, I'm gonna show you to not respect me.
I'm gonna rework the framework of your mind for a second,
right?
And I'm just gonna go back in time, and I'm gonna just invincible reversal option volume 12. Like
That's right, and that's the next level stuff. All right, right now, SWAT or
From executive producer Emma.
okay.
We're off stream. Aloha and Logikara, what is it? Logikara are playing Anji Mirrors.
all right, not like this.
Aloha our fourth.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Ooh, okay.
Aloha very like indignantly was like, guys, I'm not like he's like I promise I'm not like. Yeah,
You know
it was
what I'm
an
saying?
apology cupcake. Nobody
Ooh.
walks in with frosted brownies and has good intentions on their mind.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
All right, Deva pushing their way in right now. Ooh, and a nice punish on the whiffed Fujin.
Yes, okay. Yeah.
All right, gonna burst out.
Oh my god, it just landed into a counter hit. I think it was maybe going for a throw tech, but just got dunked on in by a Forest.
Yeah, you know, just runs in, presses that close slash. Like, that button's super cheap.
Yeah, you know, it might be a pretty good button.
And it is. All right, and we're going to punish the Fujin and the follow-up. Gets the knockdown cross-up air dash dust. Okay.
I feel like I have not seen that specific string. That, the like, quick jump for the double sword swing to set the JD cross-up spacing. I wonder if you can FD fall to like change what side that's gonna hit, because that looked really creative. I actually kind of like that.
Oh, maybe. Oh, the PRC
Yeah.
bait on the burst.
Yeah, you had so much meter there. You could have gone immediately into Mortabato. You had time to PRC and make them guess. You know, so many layers.
Yep, Deva up 2 games. Oh, dang. What a run-up grab. After a 2S, by the way. Like, he had to run in pretty deep.
Oh, that's 6B. Well placed and gonna be well received in the damage department.
That's right, and Ram almost at 100 meter now and sitting on positive bonus. This is going to be trouble for less.
Yeah, and that's just gonna be death. Just caught that sword toss, catching a punish frame. She was like already mid-flip. She was already ready. She's like, I know it's gonna hit. I'm here. I'm there.
Absolutely. All right, blocking, seen that setup before. Oh, tries to challenge his way out with the 2P, but wasn't quite close enough.
Yeah, I like that Les was waiting there and saying, oh, got him at the end of the spin, and that's gonna do it.
Dang. Good stuff there from Deva.
Did he just scream Zato?
So he spun and he waited and he got Mortabatoed. That was actually a really good adaptation there from Deva, realizing that, okay, if I just super right away, he's gonna spin through it. So let me wait like half a second later and then super, and that sealed the deal. Good stuff.
Yeah, just waited that beat. But I mean, a great run from Les, taking third here.
Oh, let's
on
go.
Tuesdays. Deepest run into bracket I think Les has had recently. Been making it a little deeper every time, but that looked pretty solid.
And imagine grand finals being Ram versus Anji. I mean, I mean, like,
Yeah,
we haven't seen this match on stream yet. You
No,
know, Ram
no,
versus
yeah.
Anji.
So for those of you, for Ram and Anji enjoyers all alike, this is a rare treat for you.
Absolutely.
Indeed. Yeah.
This is the place to be tuned in if you want to see Ram and Anji, because this is the night of Ram and Anji.
And what a night it shall be.
It has.
What a night it shall be.
It has been such a great night. Love to see it. And the fact that Deva is still staying composed and running through all these Anjis, I'd be tired out by now. I'd be like, you know what? You can have it. It's fine. I don't want it anymore.
That's when, like, you don't even have a secondary. You're just swapping to, like, change it up a little bit. You're like, I could probably play Sin, baby. Like, you're just like, I don't know. Like,
Oh my God.
And by the way, if Deva wins this, There is a 6th consecutive
Oh, that's
set.
right, because they have to come back from losers. That's right.
This is the losers run.
All right, well, let's see what they've got. I mean, they've done well so far, made it all the way to grand finals.
I'm liking it so far. The button's checked. You know, that's the last button check of the tournament. Deva fighting from the losers end of tournament. Update your score sheet. Okay.
All right, here we go. We're getting into it. Grand finals. We got Albert Doug. Albert Doug, right? Not Doug Albert.
Albert
yeah,
Doug,
that's right.
sponsored by Tree. I don't know if that is an acronym or
an
just
actual tree.
Yeah, just a big fan of
Arboretums.
Yeah, I couldn't like. I was gonna say I was like, is there like a word like an arborology? Like I don't think that's a real thing, but
Maybe you should say a fan of green.
yeah, you know, a fan of the trees.
That's right.
Well, I don't know, a fan of green. I mean, I'm a fan of green too, but I'm still dead broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that. Ooh, and a nice block on the wake up Mortabato. Oh yeah, we gonna cash out.
Yeah, speaking of green, we're gonna make a little bit of that with that super. Oh, I feel like if we had just gone for the RC.
I was really wondering if he was gonna go for the RC and just push the damage. But I mean, it still worked out. Got the kill.
Yeah, and you know what? Actually, you're getting that hit with super at the end of your fan range. I actually wonder if maybe the RC pop-up won't hit at that range.
Yeah, I think, you know, right there, Albert was just like, let me just keep it simple. Let me not take any special risks. He knew that Deva was at the end of their health. So it was like, you know, let's just keep it simple. I respect that.
Yeah. Keep it simple, stupid. Kiss.
Right?
We all been there. You know, sometimes you get too fancy with it. Oh, good IB. Takes a turn back and catches you on the third hit. Yeah,
Oh.
I love that. Deva knew that was going to be the biggest damage combo you can get. You had to burst it, and Deva just...
Yep, ready for it. And that's that higher level stuff. All right, good burst there. I'm actually surprised that the 2H didn't go underneath it. Like, that was very lucky on Deva's part and able to bring it back.
Yeah, canceling out into that Mortabato before the sword toss explosion comes out and steals your opportunity to close it on that interaction. Deva cleaning up those corner situations, right? That was what I had criticized him earlier for in this very matchup against this specific Anji, not the other vanilla Anji that you had seen before.
Right. But Albert Doug finding their turn, ooh, and the frame trap gonna clip him low. Not quite able to finish the combo though. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, the 2S just going a little bit mistimed and now just needs to find a way in. Flip, YRC to get your plus frames out, countering out the sword toss, but at close as it's just gonna pick you right back up and take you right back to Pound Town.
I really like how Albert Doug is just ready to challenge Ram in all these spots where she wants to go for frame traps, and Albert Doug is like, no, if you're not gonna keep your shit like clean and tight, then I'm just gonna challenge my way out, and that's what's getting him these wins.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I feel like Albert has been picking so many good ways to challenge, right? We even saw in that last situation, right? They were 3 straight hits, but it was, you know, 1 challenge win here, then I'm going to run up with 6P, beat you off at the jump, and then I'm going to do a jump in of my own. It was like all the little situations that Albert is picking is just paying dividends time and time again.
It really is. Ooh, and going in there looking for the YRC, but not realizing that he actually had the hit on the mix. All right, and Deva finding their way out, putting Albert into the corner, getting the hit with the counter super again.
Yeah, so I actually really like that. We timed the counter super that the explosion was going to proc it either way. So if you sat there and blocked, it's like, okay, well, I can just RC this. But you have to respect that this is happening.
Right, and that's what's really great about Albert Doug's, you know, choosing of where he's going to throw out that counter super.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Ooh, okay, we're just gonna raw super.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna find value. Okay. I maybe would have liked to see an RC, but I think RC at that range is only gonna get you another slam. It's not gonna really get you any like meaningful Oki. So I respect holding onto the meter.
Absolutely. All right, Deva pushing him to the corner. Time to guess.
Yup.
Ooh, watch your legs.
Yeah, gotta keep those toes
Dead.
safe. Absolutely. Again, cashing out with that super, cleaning up those rounds, getting more rounds on the board. Still has yet to get a game on the board, but...
Oh my God, tried to go for the big run-up grab. Albert Doug not having it, and the punish.
Ooh, that 5K pickup, wasn't quite expecting the raw hit there. Cross under on the Daro. Great spacing and timing around the spin. You know, we called that out at the end of the Swagless set. Now, busting it out for a new purpose, right? Another Anji by any other name is just as easily punished when a spin is not quite in range, and Calvados might be setting us up for first on the board.
Absolutely, yo, the Japanese guts. All right, so Albert Doug getting the chance to stay in it, still has burst, but needs to find the right spot to use it and isn't able to. Deva gonna be able to close out that round and tie it up 1-1.
Yeah, really good job on that last situation. Use the sword toss just to say, I'm going to force you to overextend to get your next hit in, right? And given that you have less HP, a jump K like that will confirm into a nice little 2-hit, close it out with a couple lights, but caught on the overhead. Great timing on the burst. Good delay.
Yep, absolutely. Ooh, and just finding the hits with these Fujin. Albert Doug is just so good at reading when you either want to press a button or backdash, and his Fujins are catching everyone.
Yup, and getting caught on again. The overhead's going to bring you back down to the ground. A lot of HP for you to chew through. That felt like that one got a little lucky that we got a counter hit out of that one, but, I mean, either way, finally swings into an armored hit, but has PRC to keep you safe.
Oh my god. Went with the 2P, saw that it whiffed, and then was like, I'm gonna spin because he's gonna press a button to try to challenge my whiff 2P. So smart there from Albert Doug.
Yeah, and it's sort of like a little range checker for Anji, right? To like throw out that 2P. If 2P whiffs, you're like, well, I'm not gonna get counterpoked back on startup, so I'm just going to start spin, and I'm fairly safe for it.
Right, absolutely. It's such a good option. All right, Deva getting these hits, pushing him to the corner. Oh, nice tech on the grab and a big counter hit Fujin. Resets into the grab. Looking for the YRC, doesn't happen.
Yeah, gets into that tumble state, so didn't even have to opt into your burst there. And Deva, this won't be death. Even with Calvados, this can't kill, but it will be a good, healthy chunk of damage.
It absolutely will, but Anji living on those guts. Oh, and just runs in with the grab. That's the next level mix.
Yep.
You get him scared and just be like, I'm just gonna run in and grab after the wall break.
Picked up, trying to find a little bit more. Goes for all, oh, okay, all right. Well, that's some season 1 shenaniganery. Go for all 3 hits, just straight into Gold Burst.
You know, sometimes you just gotta do it. That's what we were talking about earlier. It falls in line with the wake up supers, right?
Yep.
Like you're just like, all right, let me do some basic stuff that you think I would never do and throw off your game.
Oh, speaking of reversal supers, I think we were going for a reversal super there, and we ended up getting caught by the butterfly. Finds one there, RC, and wow.
The OTG, good awareness there from Deva.
Yeah, I was actually worried that the RC was going to go for not. I thought we actually didn't have a hit opportunity, but Slam can OTG from you know, a country mile away, so.
You know what I'm saying? Ooh, just runs into the far hard slash. I say far hard slash like there's a close hard slash.
Yep, 40% already, all to your name and not a whole lot else, because right now Deva is starting to run away with this one. Went for just sword toss Oki.
Oh yeah.
I don't imagine that's particularly advised, but
I mean, it worked out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And right now, Deva is sitting on reset point.
yeah, off the back of a perfect as well. Goes for the overhead with no meter to RC it. This is big damage. And a burst
no.
just going wide. Calvados? No, straight into Mortabato. Don't mess around with how much time you got on the wall.
That's right.
And that'll do
and
it.
the delays on the 2S. Deva gonna reset this bracket.
Yeah, off of a perfect and a near perfect at the end there.
Yeah, Deva's really adapting well to these situations here from Albert Doug and looking to take this tournament.
Yeah, and you know, I feel like Albert picked a couple good options earlier, but hasn't really been replicating a lot of the same. Kind of been giving Deva a lot of respect, and Deva's been eating him alive for it.
Absolutely. All right, but right now Albert gonna get that corner pressure, gets the hit with the overhead, baits the burst. This is gonna be a huge damage.
Yeah, gets in there for that last hit of the overhead, and look at that. You were right, you are. The damage just speaks for itself in Logan's compartment, but...
All right, Albert Doug bringing it back, gets the spin on the 5S and the kill.
Yeah, Albert's still with a big hill to climb here. But, I mean, you know, you both start at the bottom when it comes to a reset, right? If you don't think about it as losing a set before, you're both at 0-0. You just have to go back and, like, start your game plan from the beginning. And I feel like Albert has kind of hit the reset button, and system seems to be running fine. Sometimes you just got to turn it off and turn it back on again.
That's right. All right, putting on this corner pressure. He's done overhead follow-up after Fujin almost every time, so not surprised that he was able to clip Deva with the low, and wow, that was like 70% kill.
Yeah, that was a pretty high damage, pretty decent damage character.
Look me in my face and tell me Anji's a bad character. Right,
Ooh,
exactly.
Okay, there's that 5P. Checking, carrying, No meter for super, but you know, a respectable 30 to 40%. Oh, what a trade
Off of a
for
5P?
Deva.
That is great damage.
We might have had a pickup there.
Oh, blocks it again.
It is so funny how ready Albert is for the. It's so like amazing how ready he is for it.
It really is.
Wait,
for those
did that-
DRC overheads?
Did that clash?
It might have.
Ooh.
It happened so fast. I don't even know what happened.
Also, I love that Deva pressed that 2K and the butterfly was just like, punish. Like just right on top of your dome.
Ooh, Deva finding that hit. That's going to be a kill.
Yep. Goes for the slam. Doesn't even need the super to close out that last bit of damage. Deva would love to just go blow for blow in terms of the game count.
Right. All right, going to push him to the corner. Go for the mix. Yeah, we're just going to run up and grab. Super cheap.
Yup.
Empty grab. Super cheap. All right,
Just, every one of those is just a reset, right? It gets you your swords back. It resets the pressure. You have so much more time to be going on the Oki. And right now, it does not look like we're leaving this corner anytime soon.
No, we're not. Unless the wall breaks.
Yeah.
But now Deva is on positive bonus. Oof. And a trade there. Going to press the far S, burst out. If Albert Doug is able to bring this back, he is actually the greatest.
Yeah, no, this would be an insane round to get back. We get in with the overhead. We get a pickup. Caught you fuzzying with that close S. Tries to go over the Phantos. No contest. We didn't quite trust our instincts.
Okay. All right, going to break it. Yeah, Deva choosing not to burst. Just takes all that damage. Going to YRC jumping out. Oh, my God. Clips the backdash with the 5S. Deva tying it up 2-2.
That did not feel like we had fastened the hatchets on that one.
You know?
That we could have died to that combo at the end, but then once we didn't, I feel like both players just double jumping, pressing buttons, trying to find a way out.
It's 2-2. Is it 2-1, right?
It's 1-1 now. It's
Wait, it's 1-1.
Yeah, it's
I
1-1
thought.
now.
Okay, I thought Deva had 1-1 already.
No, yeah, it was 3-1 before the reset.
Okay, my bad. 1-1.
Also, Calvados trying to make that score a 2-1 Deva's favor. Yeah, that 6P was a little wishy. Maybe you're trying to read the flip early because Deva has shown that before, but that felt like it was a high risk gamble.
So I understand that 6P because at that range, Ram would have to run into 2K. So generally speaking, they would 5K at that range, and 6P beats that. So I think Albert Doug was looking for the 6P, and Deva just decided, nope, I'm just gonna back off, not do anything, and punish the 6P. So it made sense. I probably would have done the same thing.
Fair play, and trying to just continue sneaking in.
All right, gets the hit with the Fujin. Ooh, RC. Oh, no, doesn't even have to RC. Could for extra damage. Yeah, now we're going to get that extra damage and the wall break to make sure that it kills. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, love that from Albert, and cleaning it up a little bit, cashing out, not leaving money on the table. You after Deva took a set, you said, okay, credit where credit's due. You got me a little bit. I'll I won't leave anything on the table. I'll finish my food like a big kid.
That's right. That's what you got to do. All right, and we are just keeping up this corner pressure. Yep, gonna go into the butterfly. Frame traps with the 2Ks.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, what a challenge there from Deva.
Yeah, double backdash into the corner, and that was just kind of like walking Anji back into that corner. We didn't even have to press a lot of buttons to get ourselves there. What a gold burst! Goes for the slam, PRC. We were going for 5D? That had to have been a mission grab.
Yeah, that was absolutely a grab attempt. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I could not imagine that we were charging a 5D in that scenario. Maybe Albert saw the Matrix and, like there was something else deep within the code there, but as of right now, Deva is up 2-1, potentially making this reset happen all the way.
That's right. All right, Albert Doug's got some work to put ahead of him. All right, fine, gets his way in, gets a nice counter hit. Deva had to burst that.
Oh, trying to chase down with the throw. Good backdash from Deva. The defense from Deva has been getting a little bit more consistent every little time.
All right, but you actually see Albert Doug pressing forward a lot more, really trying to put on this pressure. Gets hit with the overhead. Should be able to seal this round.
Yup. Solid combo, takes it all the way to the bank. And for the first time this tournament, Albert is the one who doesn't have any room to play with, right? You have one round, and from here on out, you need to make sure that you never lose 2 in a row, because it starts to get a little dicey, and right now, Deva's the one who's got victory in their eyes, blood in the water.
That's right, just runs into the BRC throw. Oh, tried to 6H, but he's gonna get hit by the sword toss. All right, so Deva now potentially on tournament point.
Yeah, first time this tournament, and starting off with a 2S like that is a great way. Gets even a reset, catches you holding up with the timing of the Rekka.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. All right, nice challenge there, 2K2D.
Yeah, I like that we're still willing to challenge there, right? We're still trying to find answers. Maybe it's scrappy, maybe it's a little risky, but
Oh, and the PRC on the Mortabato to beat the spin. So good there from Deva. And a big hard slash there. Gonna run right into it. And Deva brings it back to take the tournament from losers. Gets the bracket reset.
yeah, only dropped 2 games across those 8 games played. And Deva wraps that one up. 0 Tuesday's champion. Deva gets to sign the trophy this week. Takes one home. Not first tournament here for Deva, but first win. New 0 Tuesdays champion crown today.
Nice, love to see it. Also, really great stuff there to Albert Doug. Really, really played out of their mind, showing the Anji prowess, is what I will call it. So good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like Albert was playing super, super well earlier, and I think maybe just got a little gun shy once the momentum started flowing against you. And I feel like was not trying to working as hard to call Deva out as often as we might have liked. But either way, GG's gamers, we're out of here. We get to close out a little early today. Any final words for the people, Ray? What do you?
Oh yeah, just say thanks to everybody that joined in the chat. Hope you guys enjoyed the matches. Hope the commentary was pretty good.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys back next week.
Yeah, we had a good time. Wizards and Warriors, thank you all for tuning in. We're gonna be signing off here. Me and Razorburn holding it down for you. Deva signed on the trophy. You see it right there. Look at that. That's the boy. That's for the one time. But we sign off here. We're going to be, I'll drop a follow. For those of you that dropped a follow, I believe Garlic Pepper, thank you very much for the follow. Drop that on earlier. Who else we got here? We got Asayubot? Asayobot, thank you very much for the follow. And, Cowboy hit me up with their resub. Thank you very much. Thank you all for the, helping support the stream. Y'all help support what I do for a living. Helps out. And, we'll see y'all in the next one. The tournament's back next week. Don't go anywhere. We're out of here.
Have a good night, y'all.